Hello, everybody. I hope you can hear me. I don't have myself muted, do I? No, I don't. How is everybody? It's probably going to be a lag tonight. Welcome, everyone. Chris is just adding himself into the
Yep.
thing here so we can hear him. Can we hear you, Chris? Hi, Chris.
Hello.
Hello. You guys, can you guys hear me and Chris loud and clear?
Yep, you sound good.
Good. You shut the music off, Chris?
What's that?
Did you shut off the music?
I did.
Good.
I remembered this time.
Yay! Hi, everybody. I'm so glad to see you guys. Oh my
All
goodness,
right.
so many of you guys are here. There's 37 of you here already. So I'll try to scroll through really quick. Kathy Workman, hello. Sylvia Lee, hello. Betty McInerney, hello. Judy Coggins, hello. Joan Plavier. Chris is muffled.
I just bumped my volume up. Hopefully that sounds better.
Is that better, Joan? Let us know. Kathy Ficarata, hello. Karen K, hi, honey. How are you? Harvey, hey, how's it going, bud?
I'm,
Let's see, we
I'm
got.
trying to I'm trying to listen to your feed as well as the YouTube stream to make sure the audio sounds good. But it sounds great now. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
You're good.
See, I see Sylvia Lee, Sue S, hello. All in the Attic Treasures, Marianne, hello. Heather Gibbs, how are you? What else we got here? Valerie, how are you? Valerie Beckage, Lynn Fogel, hello.
Hey Jeff,
Mary Beth, hello.
really quick, can you make sure the noise cancellation is turned on that cogwheel? Because people hear a little bit of static. I hear it too.
You do,
I didn't
okay.
I didn't hear it
Hold on.
before.
I have echo cancellation off.
Turn it on.
Or not off, but like check. It's checked.
Okay, and noise reduction is turned on too. There we go. Oh,
Background noise reduction. Is that better, guys?
it was better for a second there. I'm not sure what. There is a little bit of static. I'm not sure what that's from. You don't
Static.
have any. Yeah, it's like a hiss in the background.
No.
You don't have anything on, do you?
I have nothing on other than my laptop is running. I can hear the fan from my laptop running. That's about all.
Ah, that's probably it. That's probably what we hear, everyone. It's probably the fan.
Sorry, guys. Is it bad? Is it really bad?
It's just a little bit of ASMR. That's all.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'll do? I'll let me bump you down a little bit. All right, let's see how that sounds. That's a little bit
Okay.
better.
All right. Well, let me go back through his. Kathy Figurata, hello. I'd like to say hello to all you guys. There's Amy Whitmore. Hello, Amy. Long time no see. Oh, goodness. Let's see who else we got here. I keep scrolling. Hey, Bill. Bill, how are you doing, Bill? Everyone, if you could please keep our sweet Bill Aubin in your prayers. He's having some health issues right now, so if you could please keep him in your prayers, that would be gratefully appreciated for both Bill and for his wife and family. So that would be grateful. Add him to your prayer list if you could. I'm sure you guys all know Bill Aubin. That would be gratefully appreciated. Thank you. Bill, I hope all is well. I see Cindy Gasperi. Hello there. How are you, sweetheart? And let's see. I see Elisa Aran. Nancy Bradham, hello. Maria, how are you? California Thrifter, how are ya? Sounds like it's pouring outside. Is it still bad? NC Coast fan, hello. Paula Westcott, how are you? You don't have any static there. Alina Cunningham, hello. Mark and Mike, how are you guys? Kathy Ficarata, hello. I think I said hello to you already. Yeah, and I think I'm all caught up. Yeah, we're going to send a lot of prayers up for you, Bill. Yep. We got a wonderful group here, so I'm glad to see you guys here tonight. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate it. Thank you for popping by. Coming into my kitchen, my nice warm kitchen actually, because I had the oven on. I heated up a nice French meat pie for dinner tonight that someone very special had given me, and I had that for dinner tonight. Green beans. It was very good, FYI. And now I'm just having some coffee, and yeah, and I'm just getting ready to start here. I worked all day today, guys. I worked from 10 to 6, so been on my feet all day. I'm really tired, but you know what? This is what really gets me happy, and this is what really, this is what really motivates me, and this actually helps to relax me because I can do this for you guys. And this is why I do this primarily, just to make you guys have an evening of just getting your mind off of other things that are going on in the world and in your life.
The
Uh,
show must go on.
Beautiful things. And I'm sorry, Chris.
Oh, I'm sorry. I said the show must go on.
Yes. Well,
The
that's what
show.
I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just adding some levity. That's all. You know.
Okay, it's hard when you're not here. And by the way, guys, Chris is not here. He is actually away, and he's down in Florida right now. So he's away at a conference. So there may be quite a lag tonight, and Chris is going to try to account for the lag for the bidding tonight. So just be aware of the lag, okay? And Chris is also going to keep watching for that lag as well. So Toby is doing, I saw somebody ask about Toby. Toby is doing good. Toby is with Grandma. And Grandma's actually watching right now. I'm sure she's in the lurker lounge. Hi, Mom. She's watching. That's Chris's mom's watching from the lurkers lounge with Toby. He's doing much better. His the back of his ear is all, it actually hardened up, that sore. It scabbed over. And it's still doing good, Chris? Mom said it was good.
Yeah, it hardened up, and he hasn't been scratching it, and he was out of the donut all day today, other than
There you
first thing
go.
this morning. So that's very
Good.
good news.
Good. Yeah. Just got to keep the donut on him, like at night when he's sleeping, or if we're not around, or we have to go out or whatever. Hey, Randy, how are ya? Jr, I see you. Hello, Jr. But yeah, so I'm glad to be able to do this for you because this is my zen. This is what I love to do. I wish I could do this full time, but we have some people just we have to work. We have to have insurance, so we have to work, unfortunately. So other jobs besides this. So Maria, Toby had a little, like, I guess like a little scab or a little boo boo behind his ear, and he kept scratching at it, and he scratched it so bad that he actually tore the skin, and it
Yep.
kept bleeding and oozing quite a bit,
Yeah.
and it started to heal over, and he scratched it again, and it kind of pussed up and it oozed out again. It was a mess. So
Yeah.
he's
I
on the
think it was a little.
mend. Chris has been
I think it,
taking care of it.
yeah, I think it was a little bit more of like almost like not a yeast infection, but a little bit of something going on there that caused him to scratch it. But he is okay now. He's much better.
Yeah. Yeah, he's doing okay. He's okay. Thank you guys for your concerns about Toby. I appreciate that. He's such a good boy. We love him so much. And I don't know if he can hear me, but hi, Toby. I'm sure he's probably sitting at Grandma's feet watching TV. So, yeah. Oh, I'm so glad to do that for you guys, for you, Sandra. Absolutely. I'm so glad to be here every Sunday night and do this for you guys and bring you guys some of these beautiful treasures. Did you guys see my little short that I did, a little preview of all these goodies? Oh my goodness. I've got quite the assortment of stuff for you guys tonight. Even some stuff I normally don't bring. I have a Stein. I have a German Stein tonight. What else do I have that I normally don't bring? Oh, I have some books, some instructional books on how to make doilies. Remember how I was always talking about those doily books? I got some of those. We have some EAPG, Westmoreland glass. I've got some old Pyrex. I've got some 1880s glassware. Yes, some really old EAPG. Yeah, we got stuff that glows and stuff that doesn't glow. Some milk glass, some iridescent glass. I got some really really great stuff, and some uranium glass too. So, let's see. We got 71 folks here already. German doilies. No, but you can make them into German doilies if you'd like, or you can put the doily underneath this German Stein and make it a German doily. Let's see. As far as my show goes, welcome in everybody. I am in Western Massachusetts, and as far as these items go, all of my items tonight for this auction are going to be offer up. So we're going to start at a price. Chris is going to put the price in the chat, and we're going to go up from there. So now remember, as I just mentioned, there is a lag. So don't wait till the last minute, because you might lose out on an item if you really like it. And I think I got about 28 or 29 items tonight. So we'll try to crank it along as quick as we can. Hopefully we can get done by 10, maybe 10:15. I do have some giveaways tonight as well. I have 3 giveaways for those of you that win something tonight. I do have 3 really nice giveaways for you guys too. So you lost your kitty, Maria? Is that what she was saying, Chris? Did you? I'm not sure if you were reading the chat.
I didn't see it. Yes, it looks like 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Your fur baby. Oh, honey, I am. Almost
Oh no,
lost.
almost.
Oh goodness, he was chewing on a begonia. Oh my goodness. He's doing okay though. Oh, poor thing. Oh. Well, I'll remember your little kitty in my prayers too, Maria. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, honey. Poor little thing. We love our fur babies, don't we? Anyway, back to my quick little spiel. Most of you guys are here every week, but in case there's some new folks that pop in, we will welcome them. And if anybody has any questions, about how my auction works, and I'm in the middle of an auction, if you guys want to jump in and help answer those questions, feel free to do that. If myself and Chris miss those questions, feel free to do that. But if Chris does see a question pop up on the screen, he will alert me and pop it up so that it kind of scrolls on the bottom here, so that I'll be able to see it. If you see me looking down, I'm looking at my laptop, so I'm seeing what you guys see, and then right here is my phone, my camera. So I talked a little bit about my auction. Chris is going to put the start price in there. We're going to bid like you mean it. Don't wait till the last second. I'm going to count it from 10 down to stop. And then Chris is going to put the stop in there. That'll be the end of that auction. And then the highest price before the stop will be the winner. Be sure to keep refreshing your feeds. You can do that by hitting the little gear button on the top of your screen and actually change the speed and slide the speed button over, and that'll actually catch you right up to the current time. That sometimes helps, or you can just clock out and click back in. Make sure you're in all messages, live messages, no top chat, because that'll throw your bids off as well. Let's see, what else am I missing here? So as far as the auction goes, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. I don't do any offer ups, or not offer ups, but I don't do any just in cases rather. So if you're used to just in cases, I don't do that in my show. So if you bid and you try to bid again just to secure a bid, your higher bid will prevail. So just be aware of that. Shipping. I will ship through Pirate Ship, which is a program that gets you the best rate with either UPS or USPS. Now, that being said, right now, some people may 100% disagree with me, and that's fine. Everybody has their own opinion, and that's fine. Right now, the post office has been phenomenal, I think. They have been fast. They have shipped quickly. I inadvertently shipped something to somebody who told me to hold back on their item because they were going away, and they got it in like a day and a half before they even left for their trip. I was elated to hear that. I think they're here tonight, so I think they know who they are. The post office has been phenomenal. UPS, however, I know they've had some issues. I know they unfortunately had that horrible plane crash, very very sad, down in, I think it was Tennessee or Kentucky. I'm not sure where. I was so saddened to hear that, but I just know that it's been very very slow with UPS, and like I told you, when I use my UPS store, I always have some issues with them. So I've been going through Staples, and if I don't get the items there by 4 p.m., if I'm running late or whatever, it won't go out until the next day. So sometimes there's a lag there, and they sometimes don't even show up. I asked one girl there, I said, it's saying my item hasn't even been picked up yet. And she says, oh yeah, the UPS guy didn't come today. Well, then why do you offer the shipping service if he doesn't show up every day? So no matter what I do, damned if I do, damned if I don't. So I'm trying my hardest to try to ship with just the post office. I love the post office. I think they're doing a great job. So I've been trying to ship as much as I can through them. If you guys have any issues with shipping, please contact me and let me know immediately if there's any issues with your package or whatever. You guys know I'm very receptive to that, and I'll respond to you very quickly. The shipping does not include the price that you pay tonight. That's separate. So depending upon where you live in the country, if you live farther from Massachusetts, your prices will go up a little bit. Not much, but just a little bit. I've been trying to condense stuff down as small as I can and cram it into a smaller box as much as I can, within safety reasons, of course, because this is really, heavy glass, some of it, and very valuable old glass, and I don't want it to get broken. But I think you guys know I pack very, very well, and I do whatever I can to ensure that the box is nice and firm and tight, and that if it does get dropped, that your items will be okay. Let's see, what else? Weather. It's starting to get cold, guys. Sometimes in the morning when I put your packages out on my front stoop, it is chilly out there. It's like 43 degrees today, like right now, okay? It's going to get cold in the trucks. It's going to get cold on the planes, wherever your packages are going to be shipped to. Let the items, when you bring them in your house, let the items come to room temperature before you open the boxes, so that these glass items and things don't crack and break, because it can happen. Trust me, it's happened to me. Your warm hands touch something cold, it can crack because this glass is so old. So be aware of that as well. Anything I'm missing, Chris? I think that's pretty much everything I can think of. Unless I'm missing something. Is Chris still there? I don't even know if he's still there.
No, I'm here. No, I think you covered everything, Jeff. I think we're ready to get started.
I think I did. Thank you, Randy. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right. Okay, guys. Yeah, thank you, Mary Beth. Yeah, I try to pack as well as I possibly can. When I pack the way I want to see a package arrive at my door. That if somebody sends me something and I open up that box and I look inside, I want paper to just start like coming at me, knowing that it's packed well. So that's how I pack. I have bought antique items in the past, vintage, yellowware. I still do. I have a lot of yellowware. I bought a couple of yellowware bowls. People would literally just wrap it with a piece of newspaper, throw it in a box, and throw it in the mail. You can't do that. It's going to break. Guess what? It broke. So, I pack like I'm going to receive that item. So hopefully I can do the same for you guys, and hopefully you guys are receiving your items safely. And if you're not, reach out to me. Anywho,
all set.
Without further ado, let's go, Chris. Let's do $12 on the screen.
Sounds good.
We're going to start with something really pretty, which you can use around. Yes, I know Christmas. Some people are decorating for Christmas yet. I don't. I still decorate for fall, as you can see. Thanksgiving. I love Thanksgiving. Is one of my favorite holidays. So I try to keep that stuff up until, probably after Thanksgiving, maybe first week of December or so, I start to decorate for Christmas. But so this first item I have here, this is made by Anchor Hawking. It's the Royal Ruby powder box. It's got the Royal Ruby lid, and it has that nice flower on the top. Isn't that pretty? No chips, cracks, dings, nicks, or anything that I felt. It's in perfect shape. The bottom is crystal. Well, not crystal, but it's clear. They used to call all their clear glass crystal. So this is just clear glass. No damage to it at all, but very pretty. If you're looking for a nice little powder jar or even a trinket jar for your dresser, and you have that kind of motif on your dresser, this would be perfect for it. Look at that color. Isn't that beautiful? And the little ribs on the lid will line up with the ribs on the base here too. And it was originally made as a powder jar, but not many people use it as a powder jar anymore. Some people do, but you'd need probably one of those powder puffs, in there. I wouldn't even know like what kind of powder you would put in here to powder yours. I don't know. I don't wear that kind of powder, so I have no idea. But you can use it as a trinket dish. Put your jewelry in there, medication, stamps. I mean, anything. So, really pretty, and it's a beautiful color. And I've never seen this before. So, and I'm surprised of its condition. It's actually very, very good condition. No scratches on it or anything. So it looks like we have one bid in there. So, guys, like I told you, I have almost 30 items, so I'm going to start moving fast tonight. So bid like you want it, all right? Don't wait till last minute. We're going to start the countdown now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Beautiful jar. Thank you, Virginia. Yeah, I figured it was a pretty good price on that. It's a beautiful jar. It's in phenomenal shape.
Okay, just waiting for the refresh to come through.
Oh my gosh, it's very laggy here too, Chris.
Yeah, I think YouTube just had a blurb because the stream is clocking. Oh boy.
Sorry for the lag. We just gotta wait for Chris to just do a
No,
refresh and make sure.
It's YouTube. It's not.
Oh.
It's not. Yeah. All right, Sandra Garcia for 15.
Sandra Garcia, hi, how are you? And thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you, Sandra. And thank you, everybody who bid on that. Oh, so good to see you, Sandra. Okay, that is coming to you, my dear. Okay, next, guys, I don't know if you've ever seen these before. Now, I've got two of these are for Thanksgiving. These are made by, let me see, the Mayotte Factory. And let me see, where it is. It's called Queenswear, made in Colombia. Now, these are really, really pretty. The Mayotte pattern. Now, these also came in like a grayish color. Chris, I'm sorry, $15. You're going to get 4. Now, guys, before you start to bid, you're going to get 4 of the turkey mugs. Or 4 of the turkey, excuse me. 4 mugs. 2 of them are the turkeys. And I never realized this when I picked these up. These are really pretty mugs. And they're marked Queens on the bottom. There it is. There's the Thanksgiving. Mayotte Factory. And I have a set of these myself, but I don't have the ones that are colored in. I have the ones that are like the gray and beige-ish color. They did 2 different varieties. And then they have the Christmas ones too. Look at this. I thought I had 4 of the Thanksgiving ones, but I didn't. I had 2 Christmas and 2 of the Thanksgiving. So how awesome are these? Look at these. Aren't they cool? They're so beautiful. And these are really good quality, guys. Yeah, because like I said, I have a set. I have the dishes. This is called Season's Greetings. So you're gonna get one. You're gonna get two that are the Christmas, and then you're gonna get two that are the Thanksgiving. So that's kind of what's going on right now. We got Thanksgiving and Christmas kind of colliding with one another. So
It's the best of
I
both
figured that would
worlds.
have been this is kind of perfect. What, Chris?
I said it's the best of both worlds.
Yeah, you get the best of both worlds. Those of you that have your Christmas tree up during Thanksgiving, well, there you go. So you're gonna get 4 of these mugs. 2 are the tree, and 2 are the turkey. Okay, and they're in really good shape. There is no dishwasher damage, and they're really good shape. You get 4 of them, and they're really beautiful. They have that like swirl pattern to them, really beautiful, and they hold a good amount of coffee too, or tea, you know. So you're getting 4. So we're gonna count these down: 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Yeah, Mayotte is really good. I like the Mayotte, the Queensware. I have it on my search engine, my saved search engine on eBay, and then I'm always looking for stuff to add to my Thanksgiving set. I think a few years ago I found the cream and sugar. I have the dessert plates, I have the dinner plates. And you can add to that pattern, guys. Whether you want to continue with the Christmas or the Thanksgiving or both of them, it's a great start. So,
All right, we have Elaine Marie for 28.
Elaine Marie for 28. Thank you so much, Elaine. Thank you, everybody who bid on those. Thank you, Elaine. I appreciate that, honey. Okay. All right. All right, next up, guys, I have, this pattern may look very familiar to you guys. Chris, $14 on the screen. This is a salt and pepper set. And you guys know what that pattern is, right? The gold, the vermilion rose. And it's made by the Triumph American Limoges Company. I'm guessing that was the name of the company. And it was, of course, the vermilion rose. That's how I know it when I see it, the vermilion rose. And this was made, this is ceramic. It was made in probably the between the 40s and 50s. And you can tell their age also by the cork bottoms. They have their original cork stops on the bottom. And I don't think these were ever made. Chris, you can remove the price on the bottom. I don't see.
Sorry about that. It scrolled by.
That's all right. That's okay. That's all right. It's got on the bottom of one of them. It says has a number 4, and it says 38. And the other one says 45 and 20. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's like their production line numbers or something. I'm not sure. But you got the original cork stoppers and this beautiful pattern around. Look at it on the gold. See the pattern around on the gold? Isn't that pretty? And I figured that's so perfect for Thanksgiving. And if you already have this pattern, if you collect this pattern, there you go. These are so cute. I just love their shape too. They have these little ribs on the side. Really cute. Vermilion rose. Very pretty. So I'm not sure if anybody's interested in these. And again, you don't have to put them out for, salt and pepper. You can just put them on display if you wanted to. They're great. A lot of people just collect salt and pepper shakers just to collect them. So, all right. So we're gonna count these down. Can I say hi to your grandson? I'm gonna guess. Let's see. Is it my glasses? I'm telling you. Ariston and Abram. Hello, yeah. Ariston and Abram. How are you guys? Those are your grandsons? Oh, you're spending time with grandma tonight? That's so nice. I used to love to spend time with my grandma. They're watching. Oh, I'm so glad to have you guys watching. Hi, guys. That's so awesome. All right, we're going to count these down. Oh, I appreciate that. I appreciate you guys watching. Cool. I'm glad you guys are tuning in. All right, so let's count these guys down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Ariston and Abram. I love those names. Now, when I was a little boy, my doctor's name was Dr. Abrams. How do you like that?
Those are a pass, Jeff.
Those are passed tonight? Okay, no problem. We'll come back to it at the end. All right, next up, guys, I have some Jeanette pink depression glass for you. Let me get some of these little guys here. I got some little figurines here coming up. Let me get those off of here. So if any of you guys collect the pink depression glass, well, here's a cake plate. We see this a lot. Chris, $15 on the screen, please. This is the Jeanette pattern. It's the cherry pattern. You guys see the cherry? Can you see the cherries in the middle? See the cherries? And I know it looks clear in the probably on your screens, but it's a light pink. And this was made by the Jeanette Company. It was what, the early 30s to late 39 or so, maybe early 40s. I think it was just made in the 30s, if I'm not mistaken. The only little tiny flea bite, because you know these things are not 100% perfect. See, I can't even find it now. Let me see if I can find it. Ah, here it is. Yep, there's a tiny little flea bite. It is so small, guys. You can see it with my fingernail. See it right there? It is so tiny, you could probably even file it down and you wouldn't even feel it. But it just catches on my finger a little. Other than that, that's the only issue with this whole thing. It is beautiful. Nice and shiny, and I don't even think anybody put a cake on here and cut a cake on this ever. Nope. I don't even see any utensil marks on here. Just some straw marks, which are just from manufacturing, but... So the pattern is underneath, and then the top is smooth, and it has the little legs on it. It has 3 little feet, 3 little legs. There's one there, one here, and another one over here. So you got 3 little feet. So anybody that likes to collect the pink depression glass, this is the cherry pattern by Jeanette. And you can always use this just as a riser on the center of your table with a plant on it, just so it doesn't mar your table or put a stain on your table. I wouldn't use it as a hot plate because this stuff can crack, so please do not use this stuff as a hot plate, not this type of glass. But, I mean, if you wanted to put a plant or an arrangement and you don't want the water to leak or whatever and get on your good mahogany table, well, you can use this. That's an option too, instead of like a doily, a German doily. All right, so we're going to count this down. 10, 9, 8. Oh, Karen Williams is in here. Hi, Karen. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Karen, I have some EAPG and I actually researched it on the site. You'll be so proud of me. And I found it. I think you and Scott had some the other night, the same exact pattern.
That's going to be a pass as well, Jeff.
Okay, no problem. Next up, guys, I have a record for you. Comes a record, a Christmas one. So, Chris, $8 on the screen, please. Hi, Virginia. Hi, Dreamboat Annie. I'm sorry if I miss anybody. I apologize, but hello to everybody. Hi, Florida Golden Girl. How are you? Look behind me, Florida Golden Girl. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a special card back there that somebody sent me. Thank you very much again. I appreciate that. It was very sweet of you. This is I almost thought it said Martha Stewart, but I was like, no way this says Martha Stewart on it. This is one of those Firestone albums. Chris, I think Chris already put the $8 in. Yeah, he did. All right. So this is a Firestone album. Now I started listening to this actually last night. I only got to I think fourth song, and I was so excited to find out that the second song on side A is one of my very favorite holiday songs. It's normally sung in Italian, and it's called Gesù Bambino, and it is absolutely one of my favorite carols, and it's just really beautiful about the baby Jesus. It's got some beautiful music on it. Firestone used to put these out, and I think they used to sell these probably at the gas stations or whatever, and you could buy these at the gas stations or at hardware stores or something like that. And the Firestone company used to put them out. And there were quite a few of these. This is volume 3 that I found, and I think I have some of the other volumes. So by the time Christmas comes, I'll probably bring you guys every volume. So you'll have the whole collection if you're looking to collect these, because I think I have several copies of each volume by this point. But of course, as you guys know, my records are always very well checked, because I don't like to find anything that'll catch my fingernail in it. So it has some songs on it. Hark the Herald Angels Sing, Came Upon a Midnight Clear, Gesù Bambino, Holly and the Ivy, Go Tell It on the Mountain, Here We Come a-Wassailing, Good King Wenceslas. A lot of this is done by, Gordon McRae, Martha Wright, Franco Corelli, Roberta Peters, and the Columbus Boy Choir, with the Firestone Orchestra and Chorus. And this is a 33 and a third RPM. So 33. And I don't think it has does it have a? No, it doesn't, but I'll put one, obviously I'll put this in there. Thank you, Mary Beth, I appreciate that. It's got a piece of, you know what's on it? You won't believe what I'm pulling. Well, Chris will know what I'm pulling off of it. Tober fur. We call it Tober fur because it's Toby hair, or Toby's fur, so we call it Toba fur.
Little drops of love.
Little drops of golden love, yes. So, yeah, great album. And I actually have a copy. I think I have the whole set of this. I don't know how many volumes they put out. I want to say it was 4 or 5. But don't quote me on that. But I can look it up. I can figure it out. Does it come with a turntable? You know, Karen, honestly, I almost bought one the other day. And it was one of those, those suitcase ones. And it was actually in really good shape. The only thing is, when I opened it up, it didn't have a needle. So I was like, I know you can buy them probably on Amazon. But I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, yet another project. So if you guys are looking for a small suitcase record player and you guys want me to pick one up, I will pick one up. And if I pick it up and it just needs a needle, I'll work on it. Just let me know if you guys are looking for a record player. I mean, obviously, it probably won't be too expensive as far as the shipping goes, because the little suitcase record players aren't really too heavy. But if I find one, I'll pick one up for you guys if you want one, because I know I bring a lot of records. So if you don't have a record player, let me know. When I was a little boy, I loved playing my records on the floor in my bedroom. So, all right, so we're going to count this down. 10, 9. This is a great album for just relaxing. It's a wonderful album. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. I'm trying to see the year this came out. I don't know when. Oh, I don't know. Is Mario in here? Mario's so good with the years. He knows just because Mario collects records, and
I did not see him in so far tonight.
He hasn't popped in yet? Mario, nope. Where are you?
Kathy Figurata for 9.
Kathy Figurata for 9. Okay, thank you, Kathy. All right, where am I? I don't want to put on the wrong thing here. Okay, Kathy Garada. For 9. Okay, all right, that's coming to you, my dear. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And got a few more records coming up, guys. Not all Christmas, so don't worry. I even have an 80s one. All right, next up, guys, I have something really, really beautiful. Excuse me, guys. I still got that dry cough, you know. Let me just take a sip of coffee. Out of the mug with my girls on it. This is the 1950s one. There they are.
Harvey was saying 1964 for that record.
Thank you, Harvey. 1964. There you go, guys. Thanks, Harvey. Appreciate that, bud. All right. So, Chris, $18 on the screen. Now, a lot of you guys are going to look at this and right away you're going to say, oh, Indiana Glass Diamond Point. Nope. Wrong. This is Westmoreland Glass. And this thing is heavy, let me tell you. You already put that. Okay. So now that's either ruby stained or ruby flashed. I'm not sure which, but it is absolutely beautiful. And I tried to find online, I tried to see if there was any of this particular exact example listed with the base flashed. I could not find it anywhere. And this is in impeccable condition. None of these little points are chipped, nicked, or anything. It is in perfect condition. Even the bottom is in really good condition. Look at the color of this. Isn't that beautiful? Now some of you will say, oh, that's a candy jar. It's missing its lid. It's actually not. This was actually just like an urn or a vase. And it was made by Westmoreland Glass. And it's in really good shape. Oh, and did I mention, for those of you that want to know, yes, it does glow. I know some of you don't care, but, you know, I like to show everyone it does glow. It's kind of hard to see from there, but can you see that? I don't know if it's showing up, Chris, but definitely glows.
It is showing up, yes. I actually,
Okay.
I have to watch our feed. I can't watch the YouTube stream.
Oh,
It's just so bad. But the chat's still moving quickly, so we're okay.
Okay, good. Yeah. This is absolutely beautiful, and it's perfect for, like, if you want to do a nice Christmas arrangement and do a bunch of greenery. Even if you just did, like, some evergreens and some, you know, different, some yew, like upright yew or whatever, and you just want to just do greenery in here for a centerpiece, you already have your red. I mean, how festive is that? And the glass is so smooth on the bottom. Oh, it's so beautiful. This is a really beautiful, beautiful piece. Or if you wanted to use it as a wine glass, there you go.
That's
Karen,
a big
what do you
wine
think?
glass. That's a big wine glass.
What do you think, Karen? You know, I don't know. What are you thinking? Hi, Jenny. That's a big wine glass. Jenny, how you feeling, sweetie? I've been praying for you, hon. Hopefully the pain's kind of lightened up for you, honey. Yeah, bottoms up is right, Karen. Holy cow. Yeah, it's a beautiful piece. It's really, really gorgeous. And it does match. So if you do have any of the Indiana Glass Diamond Point, yes, it does match that. So this is a really beautiful piece. Mega Pine. Fuller goes almost 50 years ago. Cooled our old house and it's completely redone. Oh, neat. Polish brandy would look good. Yes, Bill. I gotcha. That's right. Polish brandy, aka was it the blackberry brandy?
Blackberry brandy. Yep.
Yeah, blackberry brandy. Chris and I love it. Sorbet, yeah. Well, day by day, Jenny. Every day will be a little bit better, I'm sure, sweetie. You hang in there. All right, well, let's count this down. All right, it's gorgeous, guys. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. for the spiked eggnog. I like eggnog, but I'm weird. I like to I can't drink it like straight up. I know it's kind of weird to say eggnog straight up, and I usually don't. I mean, I haven't. Honestly, I think I only had it with rum once, like when somebody actually made it, like with the alcohol in it. I always like to, and if I buy it, I always have to mix it half and half with like milk, and then eggnog, because I don't know. It's just it's too thick going down. I don't know. It's like a texture thing.
Jenny Mac for 18, Jeff.
Jenny for 18. All right, that's coming to you, honey. Thank you so much, Jenny. I hope that cheers you up, hon. All right. That's beautiful. Yeah, and I had it written down here. It's rare. I just could not find that piece anywhere. And I don't like using that word, but in this instance, I would have to say it is a rare piece because I haven't seen that. We're so used to Westmoreland glass being, like milk glass, which I have a piece coming up soon. All right, guys, I have a little bit of left in here for you. Chris, $15 on the screen. This was made 1970, 1971. It's the Lefton Christmas tree. It's like a candy dish or bonbon tray. The only issue with it is that one of the berries has a little bit of the paint kind of rubbed off on it, but that's not a big deal. You can use a little bit of red nail polish and cover it right up. And this is under the glaze. You see that green dot right there? That is under the glaze. So, but if you're going to have bonbons on here, and this is from, it says 1970, 1971 on the back. It is not marked Lefton, but this is a Lefton piece. Lefton did make this. It would be like a bonbon tray. And they actually made an ashtray that matched this. It was it kind of looked like a holly leaf. And one portion you had an area where you could put your cigarette on one side and on the other side. I know I have that piece somewhere in my collection, but all that stuff's all wrapped up downstairs, buried somewhere. I'm sure it'll be just rediscovered someday again. But this is a really pretty piece. I don't have this one, but I was like, yeah, I can't keep saving this stuff. I got to share this with you guys. So this is a really nice one. It's got a nice shine to it. It's in really, really good shape. And there's no chips or cracks or nicks. There's no crazing on it, even though I don't mind the crazing. And it has the mark on the back, 6072. I don't know what that means. It's probably just like the production number or whatever. But cool piece for Christmas. Yeah. So, and if you already have the ashtray, well, here's the perfect match. So, looks like we have a bit. There's Mario. Hi, Mario. I was looking for you earlier. I was looking for a date on a record, but Harvey helped me out. All right, we're going to count this down for Jenny. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Oh, you had it in green? Oh, I never knew this came in green. Oh, that's cool. Although Lefton made so much stuff, Oh, that's neat that it came in green, too. Yeah, I like it in white. My grandmother always had the white ashtray on her coffee table when I was a little boy growing up. So when I found one of those ones, I had to grab it. So
Jenny Mac for 15, Jeff.
Okay, Jenny, that's coming to you. So now you got the white one. There you go. Thank you very much. Okay. All right. Next up, I have, what is this? Oh, yeah. So this is Hazel Atlas, and I figured this would be for, I notice how I'm bouncing between Thanksgiving and Christmas, because I know a lot of you guys are like doing one or the other right now, so I'm kind of doing both for you. These are Hazel Atlas. This is the Platinite. This is called Ovid Rust, or Ovid Rust. They look red, but they're more of like an orangey cut, like rusty color. They're
Jeff,
in
what's the start?
really. Oh, I'm sorry, Chris. 16.
Thank you.
$16. And they are in really, really good shape. And they have color throughout, in and out, nice and shiny. The bottoms are white. You can see that the color was fired on, and they are marked Hazel Atlas. You can see the little Hazel Atlas mark here. Let me see if I can get it in the light for you. It's so hard to do. Yeah, there it is. See towards the top. Is that coming out, Chris? The HA, see it? Hazel Atlas?
If you angle
Right
it a
on the
little
top.
bit more to your left. You're
My
up.
left,
There you
your
go.
left. Yeah, there
No,
you
you're
go. See
right.
it up on
Yep.
see it up on the top, HA, the Hazel Atlas. Yeah, so they are marked. They're both marked the same way. So you get the sugar and the creamer. And there's really no damage on it at all. These are in really, really good shape. There's some like crinkling here, but that was done during manufacturing. You can see that. See right above my finger here? That's done during manufacturing. So it's because it's glazed right over. And perfect for your Thanksgiving table. And you can use it for every day too. So, yeah, really, really cute. Nice set. All right, so we'll count these down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Hi, Christina
do you know
Campbell.
Do you know the year of those?
Oh, my goodness. Platinite, Hazel Atlas. I want to say those were 50s. Karen Williams might be able to correct me if I'm wrong. I'm thinking the 50s, Karen. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I didn't do too much research on a lot of this stuff. But this is Hazel Atlas Platinite, I will tell you that. I'm guessing these are from the 50s. Yeah.
Those are a pass, Jeff.
Okay. All right. Got your pieces today, and you were bragging about them to your daughter and your nurse's son, so he does the unboxing. He's curious about glass. Oh, awesome! That's great. I'm so glad, Jenny. I hope everything arrives safely for you, hon. All right, so that's a pass for now. We'll bring it back at the end. Some more Hazel Atlas. Anybody looking for some sherbet cups? These are all white, like the white milk glass. You get 4 of them, Chris. $18 on the screen. I cannot believe what people are asking on eBay for these things. I always check the comps on there too. And when you hold these up to the light, you can almost see like an iridescence through the milk glass because you can see through the milk glass. So they kind of have that, almost like that ring of fire. It's very odd. I don't know if you guys can see that. Though if I hold it a certain way. I don't know if you can see that. Not really. No, it's not showing up. But anyway, you get a set of 4 of these. Let me hold up one so you can look at it. Now, I don't believe these are marked Hazel Atlas, but these are Hazel Atlas. And these are the modern tone. You can tell by the style. See the little steps on the side? The little ribs? Really beautiful. Just for your rice pudding or your tapioca pudding or chocolate pudding, whatever you want. Ice cream. Cream de menthe sundaes. You can almost see like right through that milk glass. It's so thin, it's nice. These are really nice. These are probably, I would say, from the 40s. I think the modern tone is when these came out. So you get 4 of these guys. And they're in really, really good shape. I don't see anything wrong with them at all. Not even any scratches inside the bowls. But we'll count these down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. No Hazel Atlas tonight, huh? Okay.
That's a pass as well, Jeff.
All right, no problem. All right, next
Hmm.
up, guys, I have something very, very rare. You ready for this? See if you guys, any of you recognize this piece at all? Chris, this is going to be a $32 start because this is extremely rare. You guys recognize that? And I think I said in my video, I said, is that Heisey? Well, guess what, guys? This is Heisey. This is Heisey glass, and this is called the Lodestar, Lodestar. And this dish is, it's in the smoky gray pattern. It has the star on the bottom, which is also acts as its riser, as its foot. And it has that smoky gray color to the glass. It's 8 inches across, and it's like a bowl or a dish. And it is Heisey, and this is not a piece that is very, very common. It's not a popular piece that you would find out in the wild. It's not marked with the H anywhere. You know, usually Heisey would mark with an H and a diamond, but this is not marked with an H and a diamond, but this is most certainly Heisey. And I've looked at some comps online, and they actually are extremely, extremely pricey for some of this stuff. I could not believe, I said, there's no way. But I keep finding this amazing stuff, and I'm like, what the heck is that? And then I look it up, and it said Heisey, and I was like, there's no way. And sure enough, I've never even heard of that. Have you guys ever heard of Lodestar? That's the name of it, Lodestar. You can look it up. In the smoky gray pattern. Never heard of it before. Really beautiful. I figured I'd bring it because it's kind of Christmassy because it has a star on it. You can put your chocolates in it, chocolate bonbons or whatever. Pretty, right? Yeah, I noticed a lot of you guys fixed your names. That's great.
Yeah, we were never really hit by that, unlike some of the other sellers, because we use
Yes,
EV
exactly.
Mux, and
Yes.
they
Yeah, we
weren't.
use the Eevee Mux, so it doesn't really come up that way. So, at least for
Yeah,
us anyway. I don't know how it's showing up on YouTube.
no, it's fine. Yep.
Yep. See, Jenny recognized it. Jenny, you recognize it? Yep. Kathy, it's not Lone Star, it's Lode, Lode Star. I thought it was Lone Star when I first saw it, but it's actually Lode, Lode Star. Lodestar. That was the pattern for this here. And it's they call it their smoky gray, and if you hold it in the light just the right way to an angle, it's almost like a purpley amethysty color. Really, really pretty and heavy. Really pretty piece. Really gorgeous. Lisa, pricey on you. Lisa looked it up. Yeah, do you see what I mean? Ridiculous. And usually you see the 6-inch dish. This is the 8-inch. It's 8 inches across. Yeah, this is the 8. This is the 8-inch. So, yep. All right, well, we'll count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Very heavy piece. And it's definitely Heisey. Boy, it's as smooth as butter.
That is a pass, Jeff.
Okay. Oh, I'm sure she would, Jenny. I know it reminds me of the Star of Texas, like Lone Star State, but this is Lodestar, which is I don't know where they got that word Lodestar. That was kind of weird, but all right, guys, where are my '80s fans? This is early '80s. Ready for her? Any of you wear makeup like this? $8, Chris, please.
No.
Sheena Easton. Look at this. You guys remember her? You guys know that song, right? You could have been with me. You ready for the back picture? Look at that. Woo! 1981. She is fantastic. So it's got Little Tenderness, You Could Have Been With Me, Just Another Broken Heart, I'm Not Worth the Hurt, Savoir Faire, A Letter from Joey, Telephone Lines, Johnny, Trouble in the Shadows, and When He Shines. You guys know that song, When He Shines. It's another popular. Yeah, 1981. And it comes in its original plasticky-ish kind of holder. And it's in really, really good shape. Phenomenal shape. Sheena Easton. You know, I brought out a Christmas record the other day I was going to sell tonight. And I opened it up. I pulled it out of its little wrapper. And it wasn't the same. It wasn't the right record that was supposed to be in the album cover.
Uh-oh.
I was so upset. I'm like, you got to be
That's
kidding
not good.
me. No,
Yeah.
it wasn't. I didn't look at the title when I took it out to look at it. And the only thing that's wrong with this, with the cover, is just it must have had the price tag that was ripped off on the top. So if anybody loves Sheena Easton, look at those eyes, those smoke. Talk about went from one smoky thing to something else. She's got the smoky eyes going on. All right, so we'll count this down: 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Lisa. Jeff's giving you the side eye.
That's a pass on Sheena.
Nobody likes Sheena. Poor Sheena. All right. All right, next up, guys, some milk glass. All right, now I have some beautiful milk glass plates here. And these are from my collection, and they are coming to you. So, Chris, could you put $23 on the screen, please? Now, I looked these up online, guys, and these are going for like $15 a piece. And I'm like, no, that's ridiculous. So 23 for you, you'll get both of these. This one is made by Canton Glass. It's called Gothic Lace. And it's 7 1/4 inches across. And when you hold it up to the light, you can definitely see that ring of fire. It's very old, it's that older milk glass. And it does have that ring of fire around the top. And what do I mean by ring of fire? Well, if you hold it in the light in just a certain way, you'll actually see the edges of the milk glass will look like it's on fire. And it'll almost look like it's glowing like an orangey red color. And it's just the way it is. It's hard to show. You can't really see it on camera. It's almost impossible to show it on camera. But it does definitely have that ring of fire. When I hold it up to the light, I can see it. Yeah. And this is called the Gothic Lace by Canton Glass. And it's so thin. You can almost see right through that. It's so beautiful. And it's so delicate. And this one is beautiful. This one just reminds me like to put it out at Easter time because it has the crosses on it. This is made by Westmoreland. And this is the Wicker Edge, circa 1960s to 1970s. It's 8 1/4 inches across. It's also known as rings and crosses. You see the crosses? They look like a cross going all the way around. So perfect for Easter. Isn't that beautiful? I love this pattern. So can you imagine these I did have these hanging on my wall at one point. Like that. Aren't they pretty? They're in beautiful, beautiful shape. No utensil marks or scratches or anything. I don't think people really use these. I think they kind of use them more like for decoration than anything else. But they are gorgeous. And for those of you that like collecting milk glass, hi, Kels! These are beautiful. You get them both for 23. And I looked these up the other night, and they were like, they wanted like $15 to like $18 a piece on eBay. It's ridiculous. Crazy. I've had these for quite a while, and I said, you know what? Somebody else who collects milk glass needs to enjoy these. So, all right, so we're going to count these down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Really pretty.
Just waiting for the refresh. We have Kells for 25.
Kels for 25. Thank you, Kels. Kels, I didn't know you collected milk glass. You collect milk glass? Those are beautiful. You can hang them up. And if you want some plate hangers, I ordered a bunch of plate hangers. I know I sent some to Terry Trahan the other day for one of his bowls that he bought. I bought some plate hangers that like stick to the back of those plates, and they have like a strong hanger, that you can hang them on the wall, and you don't see any hooks or any clasps or anything. So if you want a couple, I can include them if you want to hang them up. Those are in black. Karen, she can spray paint them black, just like Margot would. I don't know if Margot's here yet. She can spray paint them black. Oh my gosh. All right. So next up, guys, I have some left-in Thanksgiving figurines. These are really cute. Chris, $20 on the screen. You're going to get all three of these guys. You're going to get two of the little girls and one little boy. And these are left-in. Look at them praying. Aren't they cute? Look at the faces. Are those not precious? Okay, Kels, I'll put those in for you. Look at their faces. I was hoping I could find another boy. I looked everywhere and I could not find another little boy. So you'd have like a set of 2 and 2, but it's all right. He's a ladies' man. Look at that. He's giving him side eye. So cute. I just love these. They're not marked left-in, but they do have numbers stamped on the bottom. And they are like a porcelain, so like a ceramic. Yeah, they're not porcelain, but they're ceramic. So, and they're in really good shape. And there's no nicks or scratches. And if you look at the little girls, their dress, they have little yellow dots on them. Aren't they cute? Look at her little shoes. She's got a little bow in the back. And these are really, really cute. Perfect for your little Thanksgiving setup. No, these are probably, I would say these are probably from like maybe the 80s, early 80s, late 70s. Yeah, and they're really, really cute. Hand painted. I just love how they did. Look at the eyelashes. Eyelashes for days. Look at that. Look at his eyes. Isn't he cute? Yes, exactly. Because isn't it funny? Their eyes are closed and his are open. All right, we'll count these down. 10, 9, 8. Sister wife, exactly. Karen. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Yeah, he's a player, all right. That's what I was thinking when I found them. I was like, oh, what's he doing with two girls? He's got two girls. Woo! Look at him.
Okay, pass on the Pilgrims.
All right, next up I have a German Stein. Anybody collect Steins? Chris, $30 on the screen, please. This is stunning, and this is made in Germany. And this is called the a Hunter's Stein. It is 7 inches tall from bottom to the tip of the cover, and it opens up obviously like this. The inside is perfectly clean, beautiful shape. It is marked inside DBGM. And now if you want me to try to practice some German, this should be fun. Deutsches Gabauschmeister. Anyway, it means German Federal Registered Design, and it is marked on the bottom, made in Germany. Let me see, or Germany. I think it's just marked Germany. Let's see, where is it? Oh, goodness. Yep, there it is. It's on the bottom there. It's right below that little mark. See the Germany? Is that showing up, Chris?
It turn a little bit to, yep, right there.
Right
Perfect.
below that little nub.
Yep.
It says Germany. And this is really, really beautiful. And I normally don't grab Steins, but I actually, something about this just really grabbed me. And I was like, this is really gorgeous. And it had a lot of like those little rusty spots on the top. So I used a little barkeeper's friend, and look at how shiny that came out. Isn't that beautiful? This is a really nice Stein. I couldn't believe it. And they're very collectible. What did Jenny say? Jenny said something about 30?
She has over
You
30
have over
Steins.
30 of these? Wow. You collect them? Yeah, they're beautiful. And it's got the fox, and the handle is the fox. And then it's got the deer. It's got, well, these are boars here. Chris thought these were bears, but they're boars. And then you got another deer here. And then there's a couple more deer on the other side, right here. Okay, isn't that great? And you got the fox climbing up the handle. And there you go. And you have your German stout for your Oktoberfest. And there it is. All right, so we will count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Yeah, and I figured it's kind of like fallish too, you know? People like to put stuff like this out for fall. Very pretty for October, for Oktoberfest. I know we're past October now, but...
Well, it's kind of Thanksgiving-ishy.
Yeah,
You know,
well, it's
with the
kind, yeah,
animals.
it's kind of like rusticy, fallish, you know, hunting. My brother hunts.
And that's a pass.
He hunts deer. It's a pass. Okay. All right.
Yep.
Well, I can bring it back at the end. Maybe somebody will be interested. All right. Good. All right, guys. So next up, I have Wexford. Oh, this is just stunning. I just love this. Chris, $20 on the screen, please. This is a Wexford candy dish made by Anchor Hocking. It is in impeccable condition, no damage to it at all. And it's the Wexford pattern. And it's a really, really beautiful candy dish. Or you can use it for, you know, whatever you want. Put cookies, put little mini cookies in here, whatever. Beautiful. It just so, it looks so Christmassy to me. I've always liked Wexford. And Wexford was my mother's pattern when she got married. She had I still have it. I have the sugar bowl and the butter dish, and I know Dee likes this pattern too. Yep, Wexford, Anchor Hocking. So I thought somebody had said that they were looking for this particular candy dish, and I can't remember who it was. So I forgot I had it down in the basement, so I brought it up and I said, well, I'll just bring it with all this glass, see if anybody was interested. But once I washed it up, look at how shiny it is. It's so pretty. Even though it's Anchor Hocking glass, I'll tell you, it's good stuff. Everybody's like, oh, it's Anchor Hocking. No, it's good stuff. It's good glass. No, it does not glow. But look at that finial. Isn't that nice? Almost looks like like an Indian arrowhead. Really, really beautiful. My mother didn't have the candy dish, though. But really pretty in case somebody's looking for a nice candy dish. Yeah, it is. It is quite the candy dish. Let me give you the measurements. I didn't even measure this, actually. I should have measured this. All right, so the candy dish itself, it's 6.5 inches across. And the height with the lid on, I'm going to do the D trick with the pencil, is 7 3/4 inches tall, so almost 8 inches tall. So, really beautiful. All right. So it looks like we have a bid in. Really, really beautiful. Yeah, it's a nice dish. I like the Wexford pattern. And like I said, it's sentimental to me because it just reminds me of my mom. So, all right, so we'll count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Yep. Right, Karen. Yep. It was very popular. A lot of people liked this pattern.
All right,
Very
Dreamboat.
popular for wedding gifts and such. Yep.
Dreamboat Annie for 20, Jeff.
All right, Dreamboat Annie, that is coming to you, my dear. Thank you very, very much. Okay. All right. Next up, another record, guys. You guys are going to get excited when I show you this, but let me explain first. There's nothing wrong with it, but let me explain first. Yes, another one. Chris, $10 on the screen, please. Yes, it's Merry Christmas Bing Crosby, but if you notice something is different about this record, anybody pick it out? It's missing something right over here, and that is Decca. So it was originally made by Decca Records when it first came out, when Bing first recorded it. And then they re-released this album in 1973 under the MCA Records title. It's the exact same record as the original, front and back, the exact same thing, same songs, same everything. It's just not made by Decca. It's made by MCA Records. And it's in really, really good shape. Look at that. I could not believe it. I knew I had another one of these. As I said the other night. I was like, somebody said, oh my gosh, I hope you have another. I have another one. Here it is. And again, it's not the original Decca. When it first came out, I think it came out in the mid-50s. I want to say 1956, if I'm not mistaken. Mario, you can correct me if I'm wrong. And then the MCA Records brought it back in 1973. So there it is. Still the same cover. Still looks exactly the same. It's just missing the Decca right here. Because it's not Decca, it's MCA. And who cares, right? If you're playing it on your Victrola. You know, as my grandma always called her record player, the Victrola. Put it on the Victrola. Turn on the Victrola. Okay, got it. So, yeah, fantastic. Yep. Really great album. It's a must for any collector. Really, really cool. All right, so it looks like we have some bids, so we are going to count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. What did Mario say? Decca was sold out around the early 60s. Oh,
1960s.
okay.
Yep.
And then they couldn't find it anymore. Oh, I see Shane. Hi, Shane.
Amy Whitmore for 25. Thank you, everyone, for your bids.
Okay, Amy Whitmore for 25. Thank you, everybody who bid on that. Boy, everybody likes that Bing album. I'm going to keep my eyes peeled for another one. I know I don't, at least I don't think I do. I don't think I have another one around. All right, Amy Whitmore. Okay, Amy, that's coming to you, hun. All right, next up, guys, I have, oh my gosh, this thing is so heavy. And I know Jenny will know how heavy this thing is, because I know Jenny has this. This is just the chip bowl. Chris, could you put $28 on the screen, please? This thing is so heavy. It's made by Indiana Glass. It's the diamond point pattern. And it's the chip bowl. And it has the ruby flash or the ruby stain or whatever you want to call it on it. Has a nice base to it. And it would have come with, in the box, it would have come with the chip bowl. It would also come with a little metal holder and a tiny little bowl that matched this for the dip. Well, all I could find was this. This is all I could find. Just the chip bowl. This is 13 inches across. It is huge. And it's very heavy. So this is not going to be able to fit into a 12 by 12 by 12 box. So it's going to have to go into a little bit bigger box. And it is of a good weight. But what a beautiful chip bowl. Now, do you have to use it as a chip bowl? Of course not. Put it on the center of your table with fruit in it. You could put water in it and put some floating candles. I mean, there's so many things you can do. You could put your ornaments in here. You put all kinds of, antique ornaments, pile them up in here. All silver or all red. Beautiful. I mean, there's so many things you can do, and it has this beautiful base to it on the bottom. Really, really beautiful. It is huge and heavy. Beautiful bowl. And you can probably find the chip. And if I ever do find the chip, the chip bowl that goes with it, whoever wins, if somebody is interested in this and they do want this, I will keep my eyes open for the chip bowl and I'll let you know and I'll just send it to you. All right. All right. So I'm not sure if anybody's interested, but I will all year round. It is glorious, Jenny, isn't it? It's fantastic. Yes, Valentine's. I know. I said that last week too. Valentine's Day. I know it's a little early, but for Valentine's Day, why not? All right, well, we'll count this down. 10, and it's in beautiful shape too, guys. There's no damage to it at all. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Really beautiful, but heavy. Oh, be so careful of that thing.
We have Kathleen Workman
You
for
guys
28.
saw something. What?
Kathleen Workman
Kathleen!
for 28.
Okay. All right, Kathleen. Thank you so much, honey. I appreciate that. You are going to love that. And if I find the chip that goes with it and the little holder for it, I'll just send that to you. Sometimes, you show up a few weeks later to, a thrift shop, and there it is. So I'll keep my eyes peeled, like hard-boiled eggs. All right. Okay. Next up, I have a pirate. Oh my gosh, guys, this thing, I could not believe my eyes when I saw this thing. I found this at the Goodwill, And it came in, this is the box it came in. Look at this thing. Here's the box that it came in. Pyrex 8-cup coffee carafe with the candle warmer. Town and Country is what it's called, the pattern. And it has its original from the factory, that cardboardy paper separator stuff. I love this stuff. I know some people are like, ew. I love it. Has like a little bit of a musty smell. I don't care. I love it. Oh, what's down here? Oh, guys. I didn't even know what was in here. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold
While you're
on.
doing that, what's the start, Jeff, please?
I'm sorry. This is going to be 28.
Thank you.
28. Because you're getting the box, too. And I just discovered stuff on the bottom that I didn't know was in here. Wow. Oh, I love ephemera. Look at this. You even get the little... It's even got the little booklet that comes with it. Tells you how to measure coffee. Pointers for the perfect coffee. Tells you how to do a percolator, how to do a vacuum coffee maker, instant coffee. Look at that. That comes with it. I didn't even know this was in here. I just noticed this right now. And this is a heat spreader grid. So this goes on top of your stove. Now, if you have a gas range, I don't know if you can use this with a gas range, but an electric stove, whether you have a coil or whether you have a glass top like I have, you put this before you put your coffee pot on the stove. Now, here is the coffee pot. And apparently this was called the Town and Country. And honestly, this, I don't think this is ever used, because there's really no damage to it at all. I washed it yesterday, and there is no scratches or anything to this at all. Here's the carafe, 8 cups, and it's marked. Where the heck is it marked? I know it's marked 8 cups here somewhere. Yeah, it's marked right here in the back. See it right at the bottom? It's right on my forehead. See the 8 cups? And it comes with its holder right here. And here's the holder. And it would have this candle, which comes with it. Here's the candle. You want to make sure that the wick is trimmed really, really small, because you don't want a big flame on the bottom of your coffee, because what it's going to do is going to leave a lot of soot on the bottom of your coffee pot. So you want to make sure that you trim that candle really, 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 really close to the candle itself. Trim that wick, rather. And just so you have a tiny little flame just to keep the coffee hot. And then this fits right on top. And you have your nice hot coffee while you're sitting in the living room, shooting the breeze, or playing bridge. And look at that. And it has its original top to it and the gold insert. Sometimes these are missing. How awesome is this? Is this not mid-century or what? Look at the design. Isn't that neat? I love this thing. And what's really cool about it is that when I open that up, all the chairs, it's over there on my chair, it was actually wrapped with some old newspaper from a department store that used to be actually down the street here, which is this long gone now. It's a Home Depot and a Walmart. It used to be called Forbes and Wallace. I don't know if that was across the country or not, but in this area there was Forbes and Wallace. And there was newspaper shoved inside of here and then put into the box. And it was called Forbes and Wallace, and that's where this was purchased. And it was purchased apparently for Terry, because it's the name Terry written on it, in 1967. So how cool is this that this was, I didn't even know this was in there. Heat spreader grid. And there's the directions on how to do it. Do not use for deep fat frying. I just love all this like ephemera kind of stuff too that comes with it. I didn't even know this was in here. I was in such a rush to put all this stuff together the other night. So this is all comes with it, and this will all be wrapped up in its original box, and this is what it says on the top. Terry 1967. Pyrex ware. Is that backwards?
Yes, it is. Turn it upside down. Turn it upside down. There you go.
There you go. So there's Pyrex ware. Oh, it says, okay, so this was written in another way. I was like, oh my gosh, am I in that backwards thing like the last, like D
No,
sometimes?
you're not.
When she
You're not
films
mirrored.
on YouTube, it's everything is reversed. So
No, you're not mirrored or anything like that.
I'm
You're
not
good.
Mirrored. That's the word I
Mirrored.
was looking for.
Yep.
All right.
All right, we have
So
a
it
bid,
looks like
Jeff.
we have Sandra in there. She likes the beautiful vintage Pyrex. This is great. Right from the 60s to you. And honestly, Sandra, I don't think this was ever used. It doesn't ever look used. Because it would obviously show signs of wear. So, all right, so we're going to count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Talk about bringing the 60s back to your home. Beautiful.
It reminds me something out of like the Jetsons, that style.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
I know it sounds weird to say that, but it does. It looks like something from the Jetsons.
It does. I have my mom's.
Yeah.
I have my mom's, but I never really use it because right now I can't really entertain because my living room is filled with
Okay.
a lot of
Sandra
stuff.
Garcia for $35. Sorry, Elaine, you just
All
missed it.
Okay. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you, Elaine, for your bids. Thank you, everyone. All right, Sandra, and that is coming to you. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much. You are going to love that, Sandra. All right. Okay. And I just might have some more candles around that go in that I'll include in that box for you. Yes, I do. I actually have a box of those candles. So I'll include a couple more in there for you, honey. Alrighty. So let's see, guys. We'll keep on moving here. Now next I always talk about these. This is a set of 4, Chris, for $13. Now, there might be some folks out there that are interested in this. To learn how to make doilies. Now, I looked at some of these patterns, and let me tell you, my eyes were crossed. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. I'm like, I can't even understand this stuff. But those of you that crochet and knit, you'll understand this stuff. Now, one had two of them in there, and then you got a smaller doily book, and then a large one. Now, I'm going to take one of these out, and I'm going to show you how, even if you don't want to use them for patterns, it is a great reference, because guess what? It actually tells you the pattern of some of this stuff. And of course, just, look at the imagery. Look at her. She's so thrilled that she just did some embroidery on her hanky. She's got her. Looks like she took the Priscilla curtains from her living room and she wrapped them around her neck. Remember those Priscilla curtains? But the imagery in here, it's even got furniture and decoration, how to use these doilies. Shows you how to, what type of threads to use. But I mean, it's just amazing. Like some of the decor in here. Let me see what I say. Here's like a really cool pie crust table. Look at that, with the doily on it. Look at the cigarettes in the ashtray. Look at that. I mean, the imagery in these are really cool. The old lamp. I mean, so even just, oh, look at this. Look at the kitchen. Look at that. Isn't that neat? Love that. So just that alone, it's so great. And you can use this stuff just so that you can identify the types of doilies. Now that book doesn't really, that one has some really great imagery, and I love that big one. But some of these, I think it's the smaller one that actually had, and I'll put these back in their original bags to keep them nice and clean for you. But I think it was this one here that actually had the pattern, some of the pattern names for some of these doilies too. So you know what they're called. Lily Froststone. Let's see, vanity set. Let's see, hairpin lace centerpiece. So the hairpin lace. Look at that. So if you have that doily and you don't know what it is, and there's it's called the hairpin lace. It tells you how to make it. I mean, just look at the directions. I mean, unless you crochet, I have no idea what that stuff means. Isn't that wild? I look at that and my eyes cross. I'm like, am I reading a prescription? Like, what is this? But look at how cool is it. Link Delane's placemat. So, I mean, just for like reference, it's phenomenal. I mean, I just love these types of books. Just
Looks
to put
like,
them on display. What, Chris?
I was just going to say, it looks like we have someone interested.
Okay, great. I'm glad to hear it. This is awesome. Yeah, I know. It looks like shorting. Honestly, Kels, this is crazy. So you're getting 4 books. You get 2, 3, and 4. You're getting all 4 for 13 start. And we're going to count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7. Oh, wow. Look at that one. Looks like a snowflake. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Royal Society Crochet Cottons. Wonder if you can even buy this stuff. 230 Fifth Avenue, New York, New York. I don't think they're there anymore.
Probably not.
Probably not. But I just the imagery on them is just, oh, it's fabulous. I love it.
Okay, we have
Well, like I
Elena
said, for reference, if you
Cunningham
have
for
doilies.
13.
Elena for 13. Okay, sounds great, Elena. That's coming to you, hon. Thank you so much. All right. Those are really, really cool. All right. Next up, guys, I have a set of forest green. Chris, 28 on the screen. You're going to get all this, guys, for 28. Here's the pitcher. Get the ball pitcher, or they call it the roly-poly, which I love that name, roly-poly. And it looks like it has a crack in the handle, but it's not. I think it was done when it was manufactured, because you can't feel that. But see that, like that inside the handle? See, it almost looks like a star, or it's like a stress mark right there. It's smooth. All you feel are the ribs from the handle, but it's got that little like inside the handle. But other than that, it has no chips or cracks or anything on it. It's beautiful. Look at the color. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So you get the pitcher and you get 5 glasses. Well, Jeff, why not 6? Broke one. So you get, yeah. It's not fully broken, but it's got a big chip on the top of it. Yeah, because Mr. Wonderful here decides, you know, because when he goes to an estate sale or whatever, you know, and he puts it into a bag, he doesn't separate it properly with tissue. And guess what? One of them got broken. One of them got chipped. So that's upstairs, and it's going to go in the recycling bin. So you get 5 of them. You get 5 of the glasses. And the glasses, I believe, these are probably 6 ounce. So you get the glasses, perfect for Christmas. And if you have the red glasses, put the red glasses out with the green pitcher, or vice versa. Mix and match the ruby red with the forest green for Christmas. Oh, you can't get any more Christmas than that. And you're talking 1970s, probably 70. I don't think I wrote it down. No, I would guess. I mean, anything, anywhere from 70 to 70 to 79. I don't know, but it did come out, and these were popular in the 70s. So, beautiful forest green. I wish it still had the original sticker on it, but I'm sure it was used, because I looked at the bottom of the picture, and it definitely was used. It has some scuffing on it, so. And it's not marked or anything, and the glasses are not marked either, but that beautiful forest green. I love green. That's my favorite color. All right, so we will count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Yes, the pitcher is huge. It holds 96 ounces.
Okay, Heidi Esterholm for 28.
Okay, Heidi, that's coming to you, honey. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much. And if I find any more of those glasses, the green ones, because sometimes I'll find like one or two, I'll just send them to you. And you can add them to your set. Okay, next up, guys, I have something absolutely incredible. Karen, you're gonna love this. Karen's gonna know right away what this is. But Karen's gonna agree with me when I tell her about the research I did on this. It's the APG. Chris, $16 on the screen, please. Now this could be one of two things, and Karen will correct me if I'm wrong. This could either be Cambridge glass or Imperial. Well, how in the world are you supposed to tell? Can't tell. You know why? Because it's missing its lid. It's supposed to have a lid, and it does have a lip in it. You can feel the lip going all the way around it. And Imperial and Cambridge both had lids, but the finials were a little bit different. When I looked this up on the EAPG website, it explained that to me, and I thought that was fascinating. So apparently they use the same mold. Now this is called, Cambridge called theirs number 2696, also known as Forks. And the reason they call it Forks is that you can see the forks on the bottom here, and you can see the forks on the top. They almost look like little brooms, like little whisk brooms, don't they? But isn't this gorgeous? Heck, you could even put a small little candle in here, or like one of those battery-operated candles. Look at how gorgeous that is. You can use it as a vessel for a flower arrangement. Now, Imperial also made this, and they called theirs number 410. Biscuit jar, yeah, biscuit jar, cookie jar. Thank you, Karen. Thank you. I figured you would be very proud of me. I went on there and I looked it up. And if it is true Cambridge, it was introduced in 1909. And that's from the eapgs.net website. It is, that site, Karen, is just incredible. You get lost on there. Yep, cracker. I wrote down biscuit or cracker jar without lid. And am I right? Unless you have the lid, it's really hard to tell whether it's Cambridge or Imperial. Unless there's something on here, Karen, that I'm not sure of, that one of them did on the actual jar itself. And by the way, guys, there's no damage to this at all. This is in perfect condition. No breakages or chips or nicks or anything. It is beautiful.
Looks like Mary Beth is in.
Okay, we have Mary Beth in. Isn't this gorgeous? Even without its lid. And you know what? You might even find the lid someday. You can put a lid on it.
You got so excited it flipped its lid.
It got so excited it flipped its lid. Right, exactly. Yeah, Chris is right. It got so excited it flipped it, and it's so perfect inside, nice and clean. Yep. It's very ornate. I know, for being this old. It's just so beautiful. It's gorgeous. Yep, you can use it as like an ice bucket if you wanted, but I would use it as for something for like an arrangement because it doesn't have the lid. So, Put a flower frog in there with something underneath it, of course, so it doesn't scratch the glass. That's how we idea if you have to read that site. Lots of info. Yes, exactly. Exactly. That was the big paragraph they had, Karen, in there. And they were talking about the lid and how the lid was the only way you could tell whether it was Imperial or Cambridge because of the finial. And guys, if you don't know what I'm talking about with finial, I'm talking about this piece here. Would have been different. So they would have the finial on here, and it would be different for Imperial as opposed to Cambridge, and that's how you would tell. But because I don't have a lid for this, you know, but it's beautiful. And we'll count it down. 10. Yes, candy cane bucket, right. Those big, beautiful candy canes from Hammond's Candies in here. Oh, how gorgeous. I mean, it's so classy. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. I went down the rabbit hole, Karen, last night on that website. I'm telling you, I was like lost looking in there. I'm like, there's so many. I love going in there. I just love looking at everything in there. I mean, because then you find a pattern, you find it, and then you look at everything else that they made with it and what they called it and what they changed the names to. Because a lot of the collectors would start adding names because most of the makers would only assign these numbers like 410 or 2696. So collectors would start calling it forks.
We got Mary Beth for 19, Jeff.
Mary Beth for 19. Okay, that's coming to you, darling. Thank you very much. You are going to love that. That is really, really beautiful. Thank you very much. You can use that for anything, seriously. I mean, it's beautiful. Heck, you can use it for a pencil holder if you want it. I mean, it's stunning. It's stunning. All right, guys. Next up, I have some Duncan Miller. These are Duncan Miller candlesticks. Chris, if you could put 20 on the screen, please. These are beautiful Duncan Miller sandwich pattern candlesticks. They're identical. They match. No damage to them at all. The candle bowls are absolutely perfect. No chips or damage to them whatsoever. Perfect for Thanksgivings coming up. And they also, for those of you that are, you know, concerned about that, they do glow. So there's the glow. So, okay. Duncan Miller candlesticks sandwich pattern. Aren't these beautiful? They're very elegant. Look at how they shine. Love that Duncan Miller. They have the nice little like ribbed, kind of like a pie crust edge on it. Isn't that pretty? There's the bottom. Isn't that nice? I don't have any candles here, otherwise I'd put a candle. No, I don't. Put a candle in to show you what it looks like, but really, really pretty. And even the candle bowls are decorated. Look at that. I just love this part right here. And this actually almost matches that. Look at that. I had these on my table when I first put stuff on the table to sell. I put this on the table, and then I put something else that's EAPG, which you probably caught wind of earlier. That beautiful cake basket. In the middle of it. It looks so pretty. Mixing old, really old with, with something like this. These are probably from the 40s. All right, so we're going to count these down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Oh, yes, absolutely, Karen. Bobeshes are so important. Catch the wax. Without a doubt. I don't know how many of these I find, like, when I'm out thrifting or at an antique shop, and they have all the wax stuck in there. It's like, clean it out. All you gotta do is put it in the freezer, wait till it hardens, and then use it. I use a toothpick because at least the wood it's not gonna scratch. And you just pick it out and then clean them.
Those are
Some
a
people
pass,
are
Jeff.
Some people just don't know how to do these things. But, you know, all right, so we'll pass on that. All right, next up, I have. All right, so this is going to be a little bit pricey, guys. We're going to start this one, Chris, at $50. And this is early American pressed glass, too. Karen, I wonder if Karen will know the pattern right off the top of her head. Let's see if she knows. Would you say altogether one display? Oh my gosh, Karen, that must be so pretty. Karen, you have the most beautiful home. I've seen the video that I've seen it a while ago. I've actually watched it twice. Karen's house is so beautiful. She's got such nice displays of things. And now this, guys, is made by the Ripley Company. Now, I did more research, Karen. So, this is made by Ripley and Company the second. And it's called number 20. That's all they called it, number 20. And I'm guessing collectors or companies that sold this called this Crossroads. This was introduced in 1881. Guys, there is not one flaw, one chip, one nick. And I have sold this in the past, or one similar to this in the past, that actually had a good chunk taken out of it. This one is absolutely perfect. There is no damage to this whatsoever. This would have been just in the center of a table with fruit in it. It would have had, sometimes they would put little pieces of cake. That's why they call it a cake basket, like coffee cake or whatever. So if the ladies were having tea, they would just, display it and bring their cakes out in something fancy to show off to all their friends. And this is just such a gorgeous piece. Now the thing that's unusual about this, when I looked it up, it actually does not have etching on it. And a lot of these actually had etching on it, whether it been, I think it was either grapes or if it was like a floral etch. But this is why I love it so much, and I was having a hard time parting with this, is it doesn't have any etching on it at all. I like it plain like this. And it's absolutely beautiful. Now, if you look on the edges, see how it's a little bit dark there? Those are there's like screws underneath. See the screws? They screw right into those little pieces right there. And then that's where the handle fits into. So if you get this and you want to take it apart and clean it and use some barkeeper's friend to get some of the rust off and then put it back together, have at it. I did not want to play around with it because I did not want to break or crack it. But if you wanted to do that, you could do that. So, what a beautiful, beautiful piece. Gorgeous. From 1881. Yeah, and I love the fact that it's not etched. That's what I think the best part is. And of course, yes, it does glow. It is old. Very old, obviously. 1881. All right, so we're going to count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. I know, isn't it gorgeous, Karen? I know, I love the base too. I know it. Just that decoration on the bottom. I know, it's so beautiful. Ugh.
That's a pass, Jeff.
Okay, maybe that'll have to stay in my collection. Okay, I'll bring it back at the end, but maybe it'll stay in my collection. I don't know. I love that thing, but I can't keep everything. Ugh. I'd love to, but I just don't have the house for it. Let's see, what is this? Oh, this is really cool. Chris, 18 on the screen, please. This is made by Imperial Glass, possibly in the 60s or 70s or earlier, but I'm guessing it's from the 60s or 70s. This is a marigold luster, and it's called Dutch Windmill. And it has a windmill on the bottom. Jenny, I think you said you liked windmills, didn't you? Because you're Dutch. Do you collect Dutch things? So this is a beautiful bowl. It does have a little bit of wear around the edge, a few little nicks around the edge. So there is a little roughness here and there. But what a beautiful luster bowl that is. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I saw that and I was like, that is gorgeous. And when I washed and cleaned it, I was like, oh my gosh. It just shines like no tomorrow. And it's 7 inches across. 7 inches across, beautiful bowl. It's ribbed around the edges. Let me see, I didn't measure how tall it is though. You know, if I have the ruler the right way. Just like a hair over 2.5 inches tall. But what a beautiful, beautiful pattern. You have this in blue? That's awesome. Well, you can have its mate. There you go. Isn't that pretty? Really beautiful. Yeah, they made this in several different colors. I think this was probably from the 60s or 70s, if I'm not mistaken. It's more of an, gosh. I would say it's more of an orange than anything else with an iridescence. More of like an orangey color. Yep. They called it marigold. Yep. And again, it does have a few little flea bites around the edge, but none of these little this little scalloping edge, none of them are damaged. Just on the edges, there's a little bit of roughness here and there, but it doesn't take away from the beauty of it. All right, so we'll count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. So pretty. Yep. Perfect for fall.
Okay. Looks like Jenny Mack for 23.
Okay, Jenny Mack for 23. Thank you, Jenny, and thank you anybody. I think Nancy bid on it. Thank you, Nancy, for
Yep.
your bid. All right, Jenny, that's coming to you, honey. Thank you so much. You can match that up with your blue one. They'll look pretty. All right. Excuse me, guys, while I just take a sip. Gets tiring when you're, blah, 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 blah. All right. So next up, I have, and if anybody's asking any questions, Chris, just keep an eye out for me and just let me know in case anybody's asking questions.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just saw one from Tex-Mex asking, does the older version have 2 windmills?
The older version have 2 windmills. Jenny, is your blue one an older version? Is there 2 windmills on yours? You said it's oval. Is there 2 or only 1? I looked it up last night. I was doing a little research on it, and they created this. They started this pattern. Gosh, I can't remember the year they started it.
No.
And then they started making it again in the 60s and 70s. But as far as whether or not there were 2 windmills, that honestly, I'm not really sure, Tex-Mex. But if you want me to look it up, I'll look it up for you.
Yeah, Jenny Mac says she doesn't remember either.
Looked at yours. Okay. Yeah. I'll look it up, Tex-Mex. I'll make a little note here.
Okay.
And I'll message you.
Elena says that she has a deep purple one and it has 2 windmills.
Oh, okay. There you
There
go.
you
So
go.
some of them did. There you go. Deep purple and it has two windmills. Thank you, Elena. There you go. I think I'm guessing it was probably for whenever it was created. Because again, like I said, this was created, you know, probably in the, I'm guessing maybe in the 30s. I could be wrong. I'm just, circa that era, maybe in the 30s, and then they started making it again in the 60s and 70s from the information that I gathered. I did not pull out my Imperial Glass book last night to look it up. But now I'm intrigued. Now that I made myself a little note, I'm actually going to look it up because I want to learn more about that pattern. So
Okay.
I'm going to look it up, and if I find anything else, I'll post it. All right. Another record, guys. Anybody like Perry Como? I love Perry Como. All right, so here's Perry Como sings Merry Christmas Music. $8. Chris, on the screen, please. And this, I'm not exactly sure the year this one came out. I don't think it's marked. 1956. This came out in 1956. And this on the back, it talks a little bit about, Christmas and Perry Como and blah, 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 And then at the bottom, it says this is an RCA Victor high fidelity recording. And it tells you about its distinguished characteristics. Complete frequency range, uniform response across the record, and a minimum of noise and distortion. And then it tells you, beware of the blunted needle. A blunted or chipped needle can permanently damage your most valuable records. A worn needle will impair the quality or sound reproduction you hear. So make sure your needle is in good condition before you play your record. If in doubt, have your record checked or have it checked by your dealer or buy a new needle. Isn't that cool? Put that right on there. Yeah, great. I love that. I just love how young he is there in the imagery. It's like his reflection in an ornament. Really cool. And it still has its original dust jacket on the inside. And there's the RCA Victor with Nippy on there. Hearing his master's voice. Yeah, and let me make sure that this is the right record in here. I cannot believe that other record. If anybody wants that other record, it's still a Christmas record, but it's not the record that the jacket is for. So if anybody really wants it, I can just send it to them. Perry Como sing. No, this is the right album. So I'll show you the songs that are on this in the back. I mean, his voice is just incredible. My mother loved his Ave Maria. I don't know if that's on here or not. Yeah, and I can't listen to it because it just makes me so sad when I hear it. But his Ave Maria is so beautiful. Is that showing up? Show all the songs.
Yes.
You guys can see all of them. Is that showing up, Chris?
Yes, nice and clear.
Okay. Instead of me reading them off to you, you guys can look at them yourself. You can pause that or whatever. All right, so there he is. So we will count it down. He's wearing a sweater with his initials on it, PC, Perry Como. All right, we'll count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Oh, his shows. I love what there's some of them are on Sharon Sue. There's some of them I think are on YouTube. You can watch them, like some of the old ones. I love watching those old ones. I like watching the old roasts too. Like they used to do the Dean Martin roasts. I love watching those too.
We have Kells for 8.
Kells for 8. Okay, my dear, that is coming to you, hon. Kells for 8. All right. Next up, guys, is something else that's very, very phenomenal. Chris, 45 on the screen, please. This is uranium glass. Yes, uranium glass. It is Fenton. This is the Holly and Stag, and it's a 3-footed bowl. And there are the 3 feet on the bottom. And yes, it is uranium, so it glows like crazy. And there's the glow. And it's Holly and Stag. Let me see if I can show you. So you got the stag is right here. See him? Also known as a deer. There he is right there. And there's the holly. And this bowl is in perfect condition. There is no chips, stings, nicks, or cracks on it at all. I'll measure it. It's a big one too. From tip to tip, it's 11 inches across. It's enormous. I know, and I'm doing all I can not to just keep it. Because it's just so beautiful. I mean, this is probably the biggest uranium glass piece I think I've ever had. Yeah. So if you have a glow cabinet, holy cats. This thing will glow like crazy. And for Christmas, oh my gosh, look at the holly. See the holly leaves? Isn't that beautiful? And then, of course, it's Fenton. So, they got that center on the bottom here. It's absolutely spectacular, guys. And it's huge. And if you look on eBay, somebody's asking $80 or $75 or something for this. Crazy. So I don't know how rare this, and I think it's a smaller. I don't think it's this size. I think it's smaller. But it is beautiful. Perfect for Christmas. Yeah, this absolutely is just so spectacular. Yeah. The center of it has I think it's like a poinsettia. If you look in the middle, see right here, there's like the little berries. And I think the whole center here, this whole outside center here, I think is a poinsettia. And then you got your stags. And then the holly. Good old Fenton. Beautiful stuff. All right, so we're going to count this down. If anybody wants this gorgeous piece. Not a very common piece that I see anyway. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. That might have to stay in my collection.
That's a pass, Jeff.
Okay, no problem. All right, next up I have some more of the Indiana Glass Diamond Point. Now this is considered an ice bucket. Chris, $20 on the screen, please. Oop. This is considered an ice bucket. This is their ice bucket. Voila. But you can use this as a biscuit jar. You can put your cookies in here. If you have those little spritz cookies, you can put some of those in here. Put your candy in here. Your Hershey's Kisses, York peppermint patties. I don't know if if Karen Williams heard me or not. York peppermint patty. Karen loves her York peppermint patties. Yeah, you can do anything with this. This does not glow, so it's not an older piece. So, in case anybody's looking for that, it does not glow. But this is the Indiana Glass, the ruby flash or ruby stained diamond point ice bucket. So you can use it as an ice bucket if you want, or you can just use it as a biscuit jar or an enormous candy jar. Let me give you its dimensions too. And one of the points, it's in perfect condition except for only one of the points There was only 1 point. Yep, I just felt it with my finger. Only 1 point right there. So I can show you. 1 point right there in front of my finger. See how it has a little bit of the tip broken off? So it's just like a little chip right off 1 point. That's it. And do you really see that? Of course you don't. So now let me measure it for you guys. So with the lid on, from bottom to top, let me do the pencil trick, which is really cool. It is 10 1/4 inches tall. Now without the lid, its opening is 5 3/4 inches across. And its depth inside is about 5 inches. So it's good. You can get a good amount of ice in there, or cookies, or candy, or whatever. Plenty. I mean, probably 2 bags of Hershey's Kisses at least. Really pretty. Perfect for Christmas. Fill it with fairy lights and let it light up on your mantle. Beautiful. So pretty. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I know. Isn't it nice, Jenny? Yeah, I know. One little tiny little nick. I couldn't, of all of these little things, just one little boop. That's it. Yep. You don't have room for what? Peppermint patties or this? What was the commercial? There's always room for Jell-O. Is that what it was? Or ice cream? I think it's Jell-O, right?
Jell-O.
I don't mind Jell-O, but I rather ice cream. There's always room for Jell-O. I rather ice cream. But anyway, if you can't wait until we get back from vacation, then you'll take it. You mean you want me to like hold it for you till you get back? I can definitely, yeah, guys, if you were afraid of glass breaking if you're going away, by all means I can hold it for you. Just remind me. And I'll hold on to it for you. If you're ever going away and you're like, I don't want that to show up on my doorstep or whatever, I can hold on to it for you so it doesn't get broken. And I'll ship it when you get back from your vacation. That's perfectly fine. Yep. Coffee pods, tea bags, sugar. Oh my gosh, Dreamboat Annie has it all there. Look, that's a great idea. Yeah, put your what are those called? Your Keurig pods in here. Make it festive in your kitchen. Good idea. All right. Yeah, Reese's cup idea. Yeah, me too. I like Reese's peanut butter cups too. All right, ready? And yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Scott holds. I'll be glad to hold stuff if you need to. I told Lisa I would do that for her last week, and I forgot all about it. Went out with the mailman. She said she was leaving on Sunday, but she got the item on either Friday or Saturday, right before she left. I was like, oh my gosh, thank gosh you got it. I totally forgot to hold on to it. So I have to put I have a little sticker that I put on a box when I'm holding it, and I forgot to do that. So I'll definitely do that if you want me to. All right, let's count it down. 10, 9, yeah, pistachios, sure. Do anything you want in here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Yeah, I'll be glad to hold anything for you guys. I don't mind at all. I'll box it up and leave it in my living room here on the floor here. I'll sit here and I'll wait until you want me to send it. Beautiful, beautiful glass. It's so Christmas. I always call it Christmas glass, even though it's not really Christmas glass. But I call it Christmas glass because I think it's just beautiful.
Jenny Mac for 20, Jeff.
All right, Jenny, that's coming to you, honey. Jenny for 20. Jenny, I thought you didn't have any room. Jenny's like me. Oh my gosh. Sometimes you just can't resist. You have to. All right. It is so beautiful. I mean, that is just such beautiful glass. All right, guys, let me see. I got 2 items left, and then we can go back to the items that did not sell if you would like, for those of you that popped in late. I got 2 items left here. These are so cute. All right, you ready for these? $8 on the screen, Chris. Excuse me, guys. The hiccups. $8 on the screen. Look at them. Look at how cute. And guess what? Salt and pepper shakers.
Different kind of
They're
pilgrims.
pilgrims. Pilgrim mice. Aren't they cute? Chris loves him. He's so cute. He's got his little acorn, and she's got her little basket of flowers. They are just so precious. Yep. Kisses. Yep. Happy Thanksgiving. Aren't they cute? And they got their little stoppers on the bottom. I think they're Hallmark. Probably from the, early to mid 80s. So adorable though. Yep. I think I had the pilgrims last week. The regular pilgrims. Now these are the I guess I think these are chipmunk. I don't think these are mice. These are chipmunks. Yeah, because look at their tails.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah, these are chipmunks. I thought these were little mice, but they're not. They're chipmunks. Aren't they cute? Look at that's why he's got an acorn.
Mm-hmm.
See their tails? Look at their tails. Aren't they cute? Yep. So she is pepper and he is salt. Isn't that cute? So, all right, we'll count these down. It looks like you guys they're just too cute. Especially if you have like a kid's table and you want salt and pepper on your kid's table. Perfect. Or just for decoration like this. You don't have to put anything in them. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. They're just so cute. Love them. Very cute. And they're like a hard plastic. But that was a great idea. I just thought of if you guys have a kids table. And I know you don't want kids to be using salt and pepper because they like to go a little crazy. So,
Well,
and
some
guys,
adults,
don't forget, I have those of you that won anything tonight. I do have 3 pretty giveaways.
some adults like to go crazy with the salt and pepper too.
Yes, I know. Some people like to go crazy with salt and pepper too. Not me.
Kathy Ficarata for 13.
Kathy
Lots of
for
interest in those
13.
little guys.
Yes, I'm glad you guys like. They're so cute. Yeah, and it's it's sad because we don't have any Hallmark stores around. I mean, we have
No.
was that Paper Mart or Paper whatever
Paper
the heck
Store.
it's called.
Paper Store.
Yeah, but they don't really have it's not like the Hallmark store when you go to the mall like years ago where they had the cutest stuff. So, I'm sorry, Chris, you took it away. What was it again? I'm sorry, I was just gabbering away.
Kathy Ficarata, 13.
13. Lucky 13. That's my lucky number. That was Dad's lucky number. No, everybody calls it an unlucky number. It's not. It's a lucky number. All right, guys. The last item I have is another record, and it is Seals and Crofts. Remember Seals and Crofts? Chris, $8 on the screen, please. Here's their greatest hits album, 1975. The year before I was born. 1975. Seals and Crofts. You guys know this. This is the Yacht Rock radio. Everybody knows Yacht Rock radio. Well, these are like the kings of Yacht Rock. Let's see. You know what? I'll just hold them up, and so I don't have to read the titles off to you guys. There you go. Summer Breeze is probably the most famous on here. Diamond Girl. Especially Summer Breeze makes me feel fine. Going through the jasmine in my mind. Yep, definitely Yacht Rock. Yep, and the album. Let me see. I don't know if we have any lyrics on this one. Did I look? No, this one does not have the lyrics on the dust jacket. Um, but the record impeccable, and I dusted it with my Bing Crosby duster over there. Although they get so much static electricity, they just absorb the dust in the air. But this record is in perfect condition. As you guys know, if my thumbnail catches on anything on a record, I won't buy it. And it's sad. I found a few the other day, and I was like so upset I had to put it back. And one of them I had found that was amazing was I don't think it was Elton John. It might have been. I don't know. It was a really good artist, and I was like, oh yes. And I opened it up, and it was probably about a 1/4 inch long scratch on it, and I could feel it with my thumb, and I'm like, that's gonna skip like crazy. So I put it back. Oh well. So we'll count it down. I'm sorry. 10, 9. It's been a long day for me, guys. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okie dokie.
Just waiting for the refresh to confirm. Nancy Braden for 15, 1-5.
Nancy Braden for 15. Okay, Nancy, that's coming to you. Thank you. Thank you, Mary Beth. I think was the other bidder on that. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. Congratulations, Nancy. That's coming to you, honey. Alrighty. Okay, and it looks like we still have 80 folks still here watching. If you guys are not subscribed to my channel, could you do me a favor and hit that subscribe button? I would really appreciate it. I'm trying to get my subscriptions up there. And as Chris told you, if we get closer to the 2,000 mark, a video might be released of me singing. Uh-oh. So if you really want that, it's going to be a while before that happens, I think. But
we can always find a way.
All right, so we'll go back really quick of the items that did not sell. I'm just going to show you the items that did not sell, and if you're interested in it, just put something in the chat, and Chris will stop me, and we'll go back to it. And then I'm going to do another auction of it, and this way anybody can jump in at that time. All right? So I had, let's see, these Vermilion Rose salt and pepper shakers. These were $14 for the set. They're Vermilion Rose with their cork stoppers. These are from the mid-40s to the early 50s. I'm holding them upside down. So if you're interested in that, you can put salt and pepper shakers. Those were $14. I have a Jeanette cake stand. This is the cherry blossom cake stand. It's the pink depression glass. It only has one tiny little flea bite. It's like minuscule. I can barely even feel it with my thumb. It's right there. But other than that, it's in perfect condition. No chips on the feet or anything. Sometimes the feet get broken and chipped. Beautiful pattern. So if you're interested in that, that is $15. Just say cake plate. Let's see. I have the Hazel Atlas Ovide Rust Cream and Sugar.
Hold on, Jeff. Wait.
Sorry?
Hold on. We have a interest in the cake stand.
Okay.
Please.
All right, we'll go back to the cake stand. All right.
Okay.
So the pink glass cake stand, this was, let me go back. All right, so we're starting at $15 for the Jeanette cake stand. This is the from the 30s, the cherry blossom. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and stop. Takes you back to your younger years. Yes, Seals and Crofts. Yes, they're great, aren't they, Nancy? I love them too. I love any of the yacht rock radio. I just love all of that music.
Okay,
That's all the stuff that
confirmed.
was on the radio when I was a little boy.
Confirmed 15 for Kells.
All right, Kels, that's coming to you, honey. Kels at 15 for that beautiful cake stand. All right. And we'll continue on here. I had the Hazel Atlas Ovide Cream and Sugar. This is like a rust color. It is marked on the bottom, HA, Hazel Atlas. And it's like a rusty color. And it's their Platinite. And it's like new. They called it Ovide Rust. I don't know if Ovide was the pattern or... But rust, it's definitely a rust color. Perfect for Thanksgiving or Halloween or whatever that, fall. It's got the white on the bottom, and then you can see that it was how it was. The color was fired on. Cream and sugar, and that was $16 for the set of those. Then I also had some Hazel Atlas. I think these are a little bit older than those, and these are the modern tone. And that milk glass that also has that, you can almost see through it. It's so thin and really beautiful. These almost have that ring of fire to them, but really, really beautiful. You get 4 custard cups. These are $18 for the 4 custard cups. So if you want those, you could type in custard cups. I had the Lodestar by Heisey. Heisey's Lodestar, not Lone Star, but Load, L-O-D. As in dog, E. Lodestar by Heisey. Extremely rare bowl. 8 inches across. And this is an absolute beautiful piece. And this is $30. So if you want this for $30, I'll put 30 on that. I had 32, I'll do it for 30. Very rare piece.
Jeff, go back. I'm sorry. Once you get done with that one, go back to the custard cups.
The custard cups? Okay.
Yep, once you get done with that one.
Custard cups. Okay. Custard cups, $18 for the 4 custard cups. Hazel Atlas, modern tone.
Okay.
Okay, so this was 18 and start at 18. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Perfect for puddings or ice cream or what have you.
Okay.
We have such a lag on this side. I can't see anything. All I see is starting. Oh, there it goes. Thanks, Chris.
And we have Kells for 18.
Oh, and there it is. Oh, and Kells for 18. Okay, thank you, Kells.
Yeah, see, it's not me.
It's bad. It's really bad. The lag is so bad.
Well, I know there's been a lot of denial of service attacks going on too, so.
So I'm not sure if anybody's interested in that Lodestar by Heisey. It's a very rare piece, so if anybody's interested, I lowered the price. I lowered it to $30. Okay, and if you guys look on eBay, they go for like insane amount. It's an extremely rare piece. It's not a very common piece in the smoky gray. All right, next I had the Sheena Easton album. I'm not sure if anybody wanted the Sheena Easton album. I still have her available. That was $8. You could type Sheena Easton or record or whatever in the chat. Let's see here. Let me see, where am I losing my spot here? I had the Lefton Thanksgiving Pilgrim Boy and 2 girls. I can lower these down. Let's lower these down to $18, Chris. 18 would be on this. If anybody's interested in this, these would be 18 for the Lefton. You get 2 little girls pilgrims and 1 little boy pilgrim. And these are made by Lefton, but they're not marked Lefton. I think one of them has, there's the remnants of a sticker there. But, these are
Jeff,
Lefton.
you said 18, correct?
I would do 18 for those.
All right. Well, let's start it. Go ahead, Jenny.
Okay. All right, so $18 start on that one. We're going to count these down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. So cute. I love these little guys. He's a ladies' man. He's got his 2 girls on either side.
Okay. Jenny Mac for 18.
Okay. Thank you, Jenny. I appreciate it, honey. Thank you, Jenny. Okay, good. And then I had the German Stein. I had that at $30. We can bring that down to, how about 28? We'll do 28. $28 for this beautiful German Stein. If anybody's interested in that, it's 7 inches tall. Gorgeous. Made in Germany. Has the mark on the inside here. The, what is it called again? The DBGM, which means, I'm not saying it in Germany, but it means the German Federal Registered Design. It's the hunting or hunter's beer stein. So I have that available. That's for $28, made in Germany. I also have, and guys, don't forget I have the giveaways coming up in a bit. I do have the Duncan Miller candlesticks. These do glow. These are really perfect for your Thanksgiving table. We could do $18 on these. These would be $18 for the candlesticks. $18. And this is Duncan Miller sandwich. The Duncan Miller sandwich pattern. See that like sheaf of wheat pattern in the middle? Look at that. Perfect for Thanksgiving. Gorgeous. And they do glow. So I do 18 on those. Okay, so these are probably from the late 30s, early 40s. Okay, and then I also have...
Hold on, Jeff. Candlesticks.
Candlesticks? Okay.
Yep.
All right.
18, you said?
18 I can do on these. Yep.
All right.
We'll do 18. Let me get to the right page here.
That's okay.
Yep, so
I'm
start at 18.
Just waiting for the bid to come in.
Okay, so $18 on these.
All right, count them down.
All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. And guys, remember you can always jump. And other people can always jump in if you're coming late and you see it. You can always jump in too. Because that's why I always keep it as auction style to make it fair to anybody who might be coming in, late.
Yep. All right, Elena for 18, confirmed.
All right, Elena, that's coming to you, hon. Thank you so much. Where the heck did I put them? Oh my God, I keep losing my.
I don't know.
Here. I know you're not here. You don't see. I know. I'm like all over the place here. All right, so let me just fix this. All right, let me put Elena down. Elena. Putting here. And 18. Okay. All right, Elena. Those are coming to you, hon. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. And let's see here. I still have the beautiful Ripley Crossroads. This is called Ripley and Company second number 20, aka Crossroads. The cake basket. This was introduced in 1881, and yes, it does glow. You can use it in the center of your beautiful dining room table. Look at that bottom on that. Is that gorgeous? I mean, that is just everything right there. This was $50, guys. 1881. Yep. So if anybody's interested in that, let me know. I also have the Fenton Holly and Stag uranium glass. This was $45. And this does glow like the Dickens. And this is a real glower. Look at that. Yeah, beautiful with the holly and the stags on it. Gorgeous bowl. And I think, what did I say, 11 inches across? Let me see here. 10 and, oh, just about 11. It's about 10 and 3/4. Beautiful, with 3 feet. I love my feet. Beautiful bowl. Perfect for Christmas. We'll leave it, you know what? Blue light special, $40. We'll do 40 on that. And that's a bargain, guys. If you look on eBay, that is a bargain. I'll do $40 on that. We're going to clear it out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. I'll do 40 on it, Jenny, if you want.
Yep, Jenny's in there for 40.
Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. This is absolutely gorgeous. I know I'm going to regret giving it away, or not giving it away, I was selling it, but it's beautiful. I love it so much.
It is a nice piece.
I want you guys to enjoy it.
Okay. Thank you for the additional bids. Jenny Mac for 43.
Jenny Mac for 43. Thank you very much.
Yep.
I think Randy had jumped in there.
Randy
Thank you
jumped in as
for your
well,
bid.
yes.
I appreciate that too. Thank you very much. Jenny, that is coming to you, darling. Jenny, you're going to really love that. That is like, I am just wow at that. When Chris saw that, he couldn't believe it. That was the first thing he saw on the table. That is really, really beautiful. I know I hemmed and hawed about selling that, but Jenny, I know you'll appreciate it and you'll love it forever. I know you will. All right, let me see. Now I lost my spot here. 20, 21, 22. Okay, that was all done. And that's it, guys. That's all that's left. So if anybody's watching this after the fact, or if you're coming in late and you want me to go back again at any of the items that sold, let me know. Or if you're watching this after the show is over, just email me and we can work something out. Okay?
Yeah. You could also put something in the general comments too for the channels too, right, Jeff?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. After the
Yep.
show is over, there's comments on the bottom. You guys can comment back. Like I know, who was it? I can't remember who it was last week. Was it Heidi? I think Heidi wanted the DVD that I had. Some
Right.
Like It Hot. She just marked it on the comments. She's like, Jeffrey, I want that DVD. I emailed her. She probably already has it. So if you guys think of it after, like, I really liked that, blah, 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 or this and that, just email me or put it in the comments. Jeffrey, I'm still interested in that. I'll send you an email or send me an email. My email's right here. And I always respond right away. I never let it lag. I always respond to you guys right away. I think you guys
Jeff?
know that. Yep. Oh, you want to buy that for TME? Okay, the Lodestar for Tammy down in Texas.
That's very
All right.
nice.
That's very sweet, Jenny. You are such a sweetheart. Tammy will love this.
I'll leave that up, Jeff, so you can write that down.
All right, I'll write that down, Jenny. Let me see. Let me go back to it. Hold on, honey. Wait a minute, sweetheart. Okay, so $30, and that's for Tammy. Okay, so from Jenny Mac. Jenny Mac. Okay. Do you want me? I'll put a little note in there for you too, Jenny, okay? A little card that says it's from you, okay, honey? Thank you very much. I'll send that to her. Actually, Tam, you know what? This is perfect. I don't know if you know this, Jenny. Yeah, was it yesterday? Saturday was Tammy's birthday. I don't know if you guys know that, but she's probably going to kill me to tell everybody that it was her birthday yesterday, but yeah, it was yesterday was Tammy's birthday. So I'm going to put Tam. I know who Tam is.
Okay.
Send to Tam, and I got to put a red circle around it, so I know to send that to Tam and not to Jenny. All right. Send. Thank you, Jenny. That's so sweet of you. She's going to love that. Merry Christmas, birthday, happy birthday. Oh, Merry Christmas, happy birthday. Yes, I will do that. I'll put a little note in there for you. You're such a sweetheart. Thank you so much, Jenny. All right. Okay, guys. So if there was anything else, like I said, after the fact that you guys are watching this and not, just shoot me an email. Now, those of you that won, we're gonna have some fun now. You ready to play some games? Menford, so sweet. Tammy, she will love it. Yes, she absolutely will love that. Yes.
Jeff,
Yep.
you did not send me the answers to these things, so you're gonna have to. You never emailed me or messaged me.
Oh boy. I'm gonna email Chris really quick, guys. Hold on. I forgot to send Chris the answers to these. These are all questions and not. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. Uno momento. Hold on. Hold on, Chris.
It's okay.
Sorry.
It's all right. We both had long days today.
Yes, we
Oh.
both had long days. Oh my gosh, guys. Yes, long weekend. I worked all weekend. It
Well,
was it
yeah.
was rough. All right, I'm gonna just put the answers in order of as I'm gonna ask them.
Okay.
Um,
Are you
we,
typing them? Oh, okay.
yeah, I'm doing it right now.
Kels is saying I have to guess like the rest of you all.
Oh, it'll be fun. You'll get some of these, I think, guys. And the last one. Okay. All right. So I'm sending those to Chris. He's going to get those in an email. Chris, let me know when you get those. Did you get them?
Yep, I got him.
Got them? Okay. All right, guys, get ready. All right. Get your fingers warmed up. All right, here we go. Oh, actually, duh. Let me show you what I'm giving away here. You guys are like, well, what are you giving me away? What kind of gifts you got? What do you got? What you got? What kind of goodies you got? All right, I got some real cute stuff. Some Christmas stuff. Look at these beautiful ornaments. You got a choice of these. You get both of these. This is one choice. You get both of these beautiful ornaments. Look at these. The glitter on them. I don't know how super old. I don't think they're super old. Maybe 80s. But really pretty. Purple and like a light green. So you get, that's one choice of those ornaments. Like little icicle twists. Here's your second choice. You get this cool little dude here, this plastic turkey. He's a little plastic turkey from Hallmark. And the scarecrow.
That's cute.
So, yeah, I know, isn't that cute? And I'm not sure the maker of him. I don't know if anybody recognizes that bottom on that, but isn't he cute? So that's another choice of those two guys for Thanksgiving. And then finally, oh, this is all tangled. Wait a minute. All right. Finally, the last choice is going to be these two ornaments here, and they're hearts. Because you guys all touch my heart like you have no idea. Yep. You guys are all special to me. So this is your other choice. You get both of those. Alrighty. So we're going to go with the first question. Should be easy for a lot of people. So the first person that comes in, what is the day after Thanksgiving called in the retail world?
Hell. I used to work retail, so
I still do.
I know. Well, it's a little different though in your case. Okay, I see it. And everyone, I think that's
Okay,
she's got.
stop. We see one.
Yeah, I think she's the first one. I just want to double check the feed. Yep, Kels is the first one. Black Friday.
Kel's got it first. Okay, Kel's, you got it for Black Friday. I think everybody knows Black Friday. Yep, there's Black Friday. Kel's, which would you like? Would you like the twisty ornaments? You want the Thanksgiving little things,
I'm gonna say she's
or do
gonna.
you want the heart ornaments?
I'm guessing she's going to want the turkey, but I'm going to wait for her to say her thing.
Oh, she can. No, it's up to her. It's her choice.
No, I know, but I'm guessing for her on
You're
her behalf.
guessing for her.
I'm guessing what she's going to pick.
Oh, okay. Well, it's up to her. She's gonna surprise you and pick something else.
Probably.
She can have whatever she'd like. You tell me what you like, honey.
Just waiting, everyone.
Yep. If you want me to show you the choices again, Kels, I'll show you. The twisty Christmas ornaments, the little scarecrow with the turkey,
She
or
wants to see the icicles.
the
again, real
icicles
quick.
again. Sure, I
Yeah.
can show you those again.
Think, yeah, those were nice.
Yeah, these are pretty. One's like a light green, and the other one is purple.
Purple. Yep.
And they're glass. They're glass ornaments. There's no maker's name on them or anything.
She would like
Tops are a little
the
bit rusty,
icicles. She wants the icicles.
You want to get these, honey? Okay.
Yep.
All right, those are
Or
coming to you,
ornaments.
sweetheart.
Yeah.
All right, so those are going to Kells. All right. All right, next question, guys. Here we go. Warm up your fingers. Let's see if anybody gets this one. This one might stump some people because a lot of people don't know this.
Okay.
But we'll find out. All right.
We'll see.
Which popular Christmas song was originally written as a Thanksgiving song?
Dun dun dun.
She said, "Sorry, Chris, no turkey." See, you guessed wrong. Haha.
Yeah. Stop.
Oh, stop. Somebody got it.
Yeah.
You got it, huh?
Yeah.
Everybody
Kathleen,
always thinks it's a Christmas song, and it has nothing to do with Christmas when you
Yeah.
listen to lyrics.
Kathleen Workman. Jingle bells.
Kathleen got it? Yep, it
Yep.
is. It's Jingle Bells. That's right. And if you look it up and you look it on like Wikipedia or whatever, it'll tell you the history of it. It was written as a Thanksgiving song going to Grandma's house for Thanksgiving. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Has nothing to do with Christmas, but we always associate it with Christmas.
Yep.
Yep, very good.
And-
Kathleen, what would you like, sweetheart? Do you want the Thanksgiving little ensemble here? Or do you want the hearts? The
Turkey.
hearts or the
Turkey.
was the turkeys? The turkey and the scarecrow?
Turkey. Yep.
You want these?
Yes.
Yes?
The
That's a yes?
Thanksgiving.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm just waiting for Chris to say yes. He just
I'm
kept
saying
turkey,
yes.
turkey. Well, I didn't hear you. All right, Kathleen, those are coming to you, honey. Congratulations. Thank you, everybody playing along. All right. And last is the set of ornaments, the heart ornaments. All right. Here we go. How can you tell if a fresh cranberry is ripe? How can you tell if a fresh cranberry is ripe?
Oh.
It'll do something.
Don't help them. I did not know this. I thought it's what everyone else is typing in
No.
already.
No, they do this.
Did not know this. Now I can hear everyone typing away for Dr. Google. Ah, stop.
No Googling. I can see it. Oh, no Googling.
Yeah, stop. All right, it's Dreamboat Annie. It bounces.
Dreamboat Annie, right? It does. It will bounce.
I did not know that.
And when they actually process cranberries before they go in those bags, before you pick them up at the grocery store, they actually do that in the processing centers for the cranberries when they're going through them and they're sorting them out and they're taking all the little leaves out and everything. Yep. And you guys know where cranberries got their name? They originally were called craneberries because the leaves themselves, that the branches and the leaves that grow with the cranberries, actually look like, they thought they looked like like a crane, like the bird, the crane. So they called them craneberries. You know, I
Cool.
learned that from Martha Stewart. So take it as you may. All right, so that is going to Dreamboat Annie. You are getting those beautiful little heart ornaments. Those are coming to you. I hope you like those. You know, hang them on your tree, or you can give them as a gift or whatever. Okay, those are coming to you, sweetheart. Okay, so let me write that down. Okay, all right, so that's that. Anybody else recently come in and you want that job as a cranberry bouncer? I know, right? All you have to deal with all day long is dealing with cranberries. Processing, they get them from farmers and they float. That's true. When they're in the bogs, when they grow,
Yep.
they grow just like in a very low bush. And what they do is they will actually flood the bogs, the cranberry bogs. And what'll happen is all the cranberries will start to float to the top, and they actually have a machine with a big, huge thing on the front of it, and they drive up and they go up and down the bogs with it, and it knocks all the berries off the bushes, and then the berries will float. And then what they do is they will, because they're filled with, a lot of them are filled with air, and then when they process them and they bring them to the factory or wherever it is, and they go up the little chute and the conveyor, they actually will bounce, and the ones that bounce are the ones that are the freshest. So those are the ones that they actually use to put into the bags that they send to the grocery stores. I learned that. I thought that was fascinating. So figured it'd be a cool question. So that's it. Anybody that recently came in that is curious about anything that's still for sale, or if not, bogs and mass near your brother's house? Yes. Yeah. Yeah, me too, Randy. I make my own cranberry sauce too, and Chris likes my cranberry sauce because I always
Mm.
put fresh orange and orange juice, like a fresh orange. And what I do is I peel the uh, the skin off the orange,
The
or the
rind,
peel off the orange.
peel. Yeah.
Then I supreme it. I don't know if you guys know what a supreming an orange is, but once you peel all of the peel off the orange with a knife, you take each segment out with a knife so it doesn't have any skin on it at all. And then I mix that in with my cranberries after they popped, because they usually pop in the pan when you're cooking it with the water and the sugar. And then I put the orange juice. I squeeze the fresh orange juice from the pulp from it, and I put those little pieces that I've supremed in there. He loves that, right, Chris?
Hmm.
You like that?
I
Yeah,
sure do.
I'll make that for Thanksgiving. It's really good. Yep, yep, yep.
Oh,
All right.
I,
What's
so
that?
seeing how you brought up orange, I have to tell you because I wasn't sure if we saw it the last time we were down here. I
Orange you
saw
glad?
an
Orange you glad, bro?
orange bird orange peeler.
An orange bird orange peeler?
Yeah, yeah. You know how I have like the Figment one that's like
Really?
egg slicer. It's the same style.
Is it like is it peel oranges, or is it a vegetable peeler?
No, it's for oranges. Yeah,
Really? Well, you'll have
yeah,
to send me a picture so I could see it.
yeah. Just because you were talking about oranges, I think I'd bring
Yeah,
that
I
up.
love Orange Bird. You guys know who Orange Bird is? He's like the mascot for the Orange Growers Association down in Florida, and then Disney kind of took him under their wing, so to speak.
Hmm.
And Orange Bird is now is a very popular character now in Disney
Yep,
down in Disney World in
yep.
Florida. So he happens to be one of my favorite characters between Orange Bird and Eeyore. Those are my two favorite characters. I love Orange Bird, and you guys don't know who Orange Bird is. Yeah, I have a picture of Orange Bird here. I'll show you who Orange Bird is. Where is he?
You also have the mug too.
Oh, here he is. Oh. All right, I'll show you guys. This one, he's actually wearing some Mickey Mouse ears. So that's Orange Bird. See him? Isn't he cute? He normally doesn't have Mickey Mouse ears on, but that's Orange Bird.
And that magnet is very faded too.
Yeah, it got very faded, sadly. Yeah, and then this is Eeyore, in case you guys don't know who Eeyore is from Winnie the Pooh. He's my other buddy. So those are my two favorite Disney characters. I love both of those. Yep. So Dreamboat Annie still has her AC on. Oh my goodness. Annie, you know what I had on last night? I had my heated blanket on. Oh, it is freezing. I have the heat on. I think I have the heat set to 67, I think. I usually keep the heat around 67. It is freezing up here. It's 42, I think now, or 40 degrees out. It was like 20 the other day.
Well, it's going to be that temperature down here on Tuesday.
Yeah, freezing.
Yep.
It was almost
Anyways.
90 down there, Kels. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Yep.
Woo. Yeah, Chris is down in Florida right now, so he's down there at a conference. So thank you, Chris, for helping me out tonight. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
If it's not for Chris, I couldn't do these shows. And then I do all the rest. I do all the packing, and I do all that stuff, and the invoicing and all that. So
So you're not going to have a show on Sunday? Are you going to do a drop sale instead? Did you?
So guys,
figure that out?
this coming week, I'm probably going to do a drop sale. So, I'm probably not going to do a live sale next Sunday. So I will do a live sale. I'll try to do it so you can see my mug shot. I won't do it just filming the table. I'll hold some items up. If you guys aren't familiar with a drop sale, I'm going to hold up a couple of items. And every item is going to have a number or a letter. I haven't decided. I'll probably do a letter. And each item is going to have a set price, and it's going to have a letter. And if you're interested in the item, you're going to put it in the comments section. And then the first person to put it in the comments section is going to be the winner. And I will immediately respond back to you and let you know if you won that item. So if you come in late and you're interested in item C, well, check the other comments. If somebody already claimed letter C, then that person is the winner. So you can't claim item C, and I'll just come back and tell you, sorry, C has already been claimed. So that's kind of how a drop sale works. So it's not live. It's like pseudo kind of live. So I'm going to do it as a certain time, probably. I'll probably do it maybe on either Saturday or Sunday. And you guys can just choose, whatever items you're interested in if you are. Otherwise, I might bring back some of the items here that didn't sell, maybe at a reduced price. And then I have some other items I can bring in too. So some of you guys like them, some of you don't. But it'll be easier for me because I have to babysit Toby next weekend. He's going to come visit Jeffy. Yeah. Give Grandma a break because Grandma's going to watch him all week. So.
Yep.
All right. So, guys, thank you so much for coming into the show. I really appreciate it. Thank you, all those winners. I really appreciate each and every one of you. You guys mean so much to me, and I love doing this for you. Hopefully I will see you guys soon. Probably, I don't know, I think maybe the Sunday after next. And I think Chris will probably be back by then. Will you be back by then, Chris?
Yeah, I come back on the 21st.
Yeah, so he'll probably be back here. And we'll have the Tobes. You guys can see Toby. All right. So with that, I will be able to get these invoices and items out throughout the week. I am working. I do have another job as well. So please be patient with me. If you don't get an invoice right away, I should have everything done by the end of the week, by Friday. I'm a one-man show, and I'm doing another full-time job, so I'm going to be doing this kind of piecemeal throughout the week. So just bear with me, and I'll get the items out as quick as I can. All right. And if you have any questions throughout the week for me, if you want me to hold anything, and it's cold where you are and you don't want me to send it, let me know. Just shoot me an email right here and let me know, Jeffrey, hold on to my items. I'll let you know when to send them. I'll do that for you. I'll hold on to them for you. Okay? So congratulations, everyone, and we will see you when we see you. So I bid you adieu. Chris, thank you again. And everybody have a wonderful week.
You're very
Thank you
welcome.
so much.
And
Bye
good
for
night,
now.
everyone. Good night,
Good night.
everyone.